Is it working? Can you hear me now?
The microphone's working, but none of the music was working. So 3, 2, 1, and action.
Hi everybody, happy Saturday and welcome to Getting Baked with Crystal.
I think.
Maybe? Let me know if you can see me. Can you hear me? What are we doing? Not a show without technical issues. Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
There we go. And
okay. Jess has given us a thumbs up.
1,
oh, okay.
Go.
Hi everybody, happy Saturday and with the echo.
It's off my phone. Sorry.
Happy Saturday and welcome to Getting Baked with Crystal. Hello to everybody who hasn't been able to put on a pair of jeans in 3 months. I'm still wearing pajamas all day, every day. It's kind of freeing to go to work in pajamas and just like, I don't know, I just have my pajama pants on today.
The Walmart people had it right.
You know, look, to be fair, my pajama pants are not like sloppy, like, I mean, aside from these hanging down, they kind of just look like a cross between sweatpants and slacks, like, you know, whatever. I just wear pajamas. Nobody says anything. Like, nobody cares. They give me less crap, which means no crap, about wearing pajama pants than they give to the kid who wore shorts one time. And I don't think he'll ever wear shorts again because there was so much commentary on the fact that he was wearing shorts, and I'm not really sure why. But yeah, I just wear pajamas all day, every day. I tried putting on jeans last weekend. My cut said no, thank you, please. The problem is, when you wear clothes, they move, and it hurts. It's quite uncomfortable. The elastic on my pajama pants holds them in place, and they don't wiggle across my cut hole, so I just wear pajamas now. Hi, Jordan. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me give that a heart and a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Miss you. She says, I have missed you guys so much. I meant to check on you, Crystal, but I've been busy. How have you been going back to work? Good days and bad days. The first week I was back, I took that Friday off. I got up in the morning and was like, yeah, this is not happening. I got up, I showered, and then like a half hour had gone by and I still wasn't dressed and I was just exhausted and just said, no, I'm not doing it. The following week, which was the week before this last work week, I was doing good until, I didn't post anything about this. Wednesday, about 10 o'clock Wednesday morning, I started getting some pain, like over here. By the time I came home for lunch at 1, it was like completely unbearable. And I am a walk it off kind of person. Like, there are people, not judging, there are people who have a sniffle and will go to the doctor immediately. I am not that guy. I will walk it off until I think something really needs to be taken care of, and then I will go to the doctor. I made Dan take me to the emergency room. Like, something is wrong. Like, I've never felt pain like this. Like, I had cramps forever and ever, like my whole life, and that was not this. It was not like subsiding at all. It was absolutely completely unbearable. I spent 5 hours in the emergency room for them to do an ultrasound and a CAT scan and say, there's a cyst on my one remaining ovary. They thought that might be it. They tested for kidney stones. There was nothing. And they told me I was a little bit dehydrated and sent me home and said, good luck. So I missed a half a day of work there, and then I came home and took a hydrocodone I had left over from my surgery because I didn't take any of those. The ER doctor told me, like, go ahead and take that. That made me feel a lot better, like almost instantly. The pain was from a 10. Like, the pain was so bad on my way to the emergency room, I couldn't think straight. And like when they were asking questions there, like I couldn't process and answer. I had to get my medical card out of my wallet and just like couldn't process what I was looking at. It was really bad. Taking the hydrocodone really helped, but made me super cloudy headed for about 24 hours. So I missed Thursday of work as well. This last week I worked a whole 40 hours, 5 days. I did it. So better every day, I guess, but still, you know, ups and downs. I squatted down to get a pen out of a cupboard, and I did so very carefully. Like, I know like how to be careful for things. I did something and like something hurt. So, you know, good days, bad days, but we're getting better every day. There probably will not be Friday shows for quite a while just because my stamina's not there yet. A lot of brain fog and a lot of just like, oh, I need to sit down. I want to do things, but I need to sit down. So yeah, we'll probably just do Saturdays. Also, we will do today's show. Next Saturday we're doing a Dantix, and then there will not be a show like for the rest of October. Dan's traveling and will be gone pretty much every weekend. The one weekend he's home, we're actually going to a really cool concert. Like chill concert, not my like stand up at the front row punk rock kind of stuff. So we're gonna be doing that on a Saturday. So yeah, after this weekend and next weekend, no shows until November. What was that face for?
I was looking at the lighting versus what's on the screen.
Wilton says, I hope that doesn't happen again. Yeah, me too. That kind of came out of nowhere and was not expecting it. We called my doctor on the way to the ER and let her know what was going on, or let the nurse know what was going on. She said, you're doing the right thing by going to the ER. Let us know what happens. So Dan actually called the next morning before I got out of bed and talked to them, and they were like, the cyst on the ovary is apparently normal and will happen every month as the ovary releases an egg, and it has nowhere to go at all. Which Blake suggested that they put in a port so it can, like, just pop out, or if people piss me off, I can, like, squeeze eggs at them.
Ew, like the omelet machine at the hotel?
Blake's a weird child.
Where'd you get it from?
I don't know. But yeah, apparently that will happen every month. Hopefully that pain does not happen every month. If it does, we're going back in and getting rid of that damn ovary. But the doctor said that shouldn't be causing me any pain. That shouldn't be it. So according to her, that wasn't it. I'm dehydrated. Maybe that's it. Oh, maybe you're constipated. I'm sure that's not it. I can guarantee you that is not the problem. It's yeah, only Blake. It's yeah. Well, welcome to Life with Blake. So yeah, we'll see in another couple weeks if that happens again. Hopefully not. I don't know. This is a new territory for me. Yeah, it was very scary after all. Like seriously, when I went in there, they said, "Oh, it might be ovarian torsion," which is where it like twists. Which I was like, if it is, get it out. I don't need this anymore. But yeah, that wasn't it. So I don't know. Yeah, normal. Yeah, shouldn't be hurting you. Okay, but it is. So then what? Also, Maida should have warned me about these things like ahead of time, but apparently she doesn't think it causes pain. So I don't know. I'm trying to remain calm about it and just hope it doesn't happen again. That's all I can really do, right? PJ with a super chat, thank you so much. Hear you, see you, love you, miss you. Aw, right back at you, friend. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. So this afternoon, we are making Carmelitas. If you guys have been around since the beginning, or if you've gone back and watched the old stuff, the very, very, very first show we did was a Halloween episode. The first Getting Baked with Crystal, which wasn't actually Getting Baked with Crystal at that point. We made sugar cookies and carved a pumpkin. Then we decided, okay, we're going to do this as a regular thing. And the very first thing I made on Getting Baked with Crystal was Carmelitas. There was no recipe thumbnail, which there still isn't, because I didn't make one of those. I didn't really pick this recipe until last night, because brain fog and exhaustion. Bear with me. I'm doing the best I can. So yeah, this is actually a pretty easy recipe. It's really delicious. I went to, I want to say it was Whole Foods one time, like in 2019. And I bought this snack, and it was way too expensive because it was Whole Foods. And I think I paid $5 for like a square this big, and it was amazing. And I instantly said, I need to figure out how to make this. And I did. Hannah, as a matter of fact, I do know they make the caramels in bits. I actually have both. I meant to have this out so I could show you guys. You can use either the caramels or the bits. I don't think there's a difference, but I couldn't remember, and this particular recipe said to use the bits, so I'm going to use, or the... No, I'm good. It passed. It said to use the squares, so I'm going to use the squares. But there it was. Excuse me. So yes, they do come in bits, and you can use those if you don't want to unpeel a bunch of caramels and have to deal with that. Hello the Husky with a member super chat. Thank you so much, friend, for being a member. Appreciate you guys, all of you who have continued to be a member of the channel despite not a whole lot going on here while I've been, dealing with pre-surgery, surgery, and post-surgery. Dan's still here.
Your sign's...
What?
Your sign. I was trying to go around your sign.
You put it there. Hila says, missed you. We'll be sending a package. I hurt my back. Glad you're healing well. Thank you. No obligation at all to send a package, but thank you to everybody who has in the past. And to, last time I thanked Christopher Friend for the banner. I did not thank Laura. I don't know if you're here, who sent me a card as well. And Lady JD13, who sent me a puzzle and some paint by numbers, which I've not done yet because I haven't quite been in that physical space to be able to bend over and do things quite yet, but I do appreciate it. Everybody who sent well wishes and all of that, much appreciation to all of you. Hannah says she doesn't know if she could play Call of Duty tonight, but she wants to. Hannah says she uses the bits in her caramel apple cookies. I've never used them in anything but this recipe, but yeah, they're just like chocolate chips but balls, so you could absolutely use them in anything you would use chocolate chips in. Afriel says, just hanging with you is awesome. I'd be happy if all you made was cinnamon sugar toast. Thanks. We were debating, and I thought, like, I don't want to just do a hangout. We did that last time. If you guys were here a few weeks ago, I think it was 3 weeks ago, where we just hung out and kind of answered questions. It was our check-in after surgery, just to kind of let you guys know, like, I'm here and I'm alive. I wanted to give you guys more than that, but what I really want to make is an ube Swiss roll cake. I don't know if you are here, Husky-Mom Bronico, but you and everybody else, but you and I commiserate a lot about having so much struggle with the rolled cakes. And never any success on this end, except for the pumpkin roll. There is an ube roll recipe I want to try, but I thought, first of all, I don't know, I've never made that before, I don't have the energy for that. I don't know if that I can, like maintain my energy through the whole thing, and I don't know that I can deal with the failure right now if it doesn't work, so at some point that may be happening, but today we're going with a tried and true easy recipe. Some of this will happen in the microwave, some will happen on the stove, that can also happen in the microwave, so if you don't have a stove or don't want to use your stove, you can microwave this too. Sam says, I lost my membership for a few months and just renewed it a few minutes ago. My card expired. Boo. Well, thank you for renewing. I know sometimes, like, y'all just let things go because, like, I don't know, it just auto bills and you don't think about it. So I always appreciate it when it expires and you make the choice to renew and continue on with us. Thank you all for your support emotionally with your words and financially. Definitely helps us a lot.
Thank you.
Morgan is here. Hi, Morgan. I hope you're doing well. With her member super chat. Hey, y'all. Love you. Love you, too. I miss you. I miss all you guys. I'm glad we get to see you soon. I'm sorry we didn't get to come down, like, during, like, everything that was going on, like, my recovery just, it was rough. It was a lot more than I expected. I think what happened was a lot of the stories I read where people were like, I recovered great, and 2 weeks later I felt amazing. A lot of those people did not have a full vertical incision, and the more I read...
Sorry.
The more I read online now after the surgery, I realize there's a big difference between the little keyholes, or just, like, going in through the existing hole, or the vertical incision. Like, that's the most extreme way to have a hysterectomy, and it definitely does a lot more to disrupt your life. So, yeah, recovery was more than I had anticipated. When did you get a new fridge? It was 2 weeks ago? The first week I went back to work. See, what had happened was...
I think I put it in a video. There's a vlog.
Oh, yeah, Dan put it in the vlog, but I'll recap real quick. The side of the refrigerator, like, there's a little half wall that sticks out on the side of it, and the other side of that is the walkway into our bedroom. And I came out of the bedroom one day and was like, oh, hey, I think something's going on with the floor here. It's kind of, like, warping a little bit. And we realized you knew we needed a new fridge. We've needed a new fridge for, like, a year and a half. The ice maker wasn't working. I couldn't decide on a refrigerator, so we just kind of put it off with all my health stuff going on. Out of mind, didn't think about it.
We spent so much on ice.
We bought a bag of ice, like, every week at, like, $6 a bag.
Seriously, the Yeti's kid, Eddie, full college paid for.
We put the ice man's kid through college, for sure.
And he's going to college.
We could have bought a new fridge a year and a half ago and spent less money, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But we thought, oh, the water line's leaking, so we pulled the fridge out, we replaced the water line, we turned the water line back on, and it was actually leaking on the other side of that water line, like where it goes into the fridge, so it had been leaking the whole time. But it was so close to the ground, it wasn't making any noise, it was just a slow drip, and it just soaked into the ground, and, like, made it all squishy. So once I'm physically feeling better, we're gonna have to pull that out and, like, replace the flooring, and probably the subfloor, and the baseboard, and the drywall, and all of that. But it is all dried out. We went over to Blake's mom and stepdad's business. They run an appliance sales and repair company. We picked out a refrigerator. They brought it in. They were amazing. If you go watch that vlog, you'll see what happened with the sunken floor. They were here for like 2.5 hours. He had to screw a 2x4 to the floor to hold the back of the fridge up because it's sunk in so bad. Oh, it's just Pandora's box around here. It's bad. It is bad. Should have replaced it. Look, when you know you need a new refrigerator, just go get a damn new refrigerator. Like, figure it out, make it happen, because your floor will sink.
It's our fault. It was just our fault. Ooh, Liquidium with the super chat. Thank you so much. Here's some monies for donuts from K. Oh, thank you so much.
You're the best.
Okay, so I need to know from you real quick. I just derailed the stream here.
Go ahead. It's your channel. It's just my show.
I'll be at the Novi Pet Expo in 2 weeks, and I was editing a video, a short that you will see here in just a little bit when Jess puts food in her and gets back to her computer. That I missed all of you guys. I went through a bunch of old footage from a bunch of years to try to get like the shots that I needed for the words Jess was saying. So Liquidity, will you guys be there at Novi? PJ, will you be at Novi? I haven't like heard from you in so long. Yeah, will you be there? Let me know if you guys are going to Novi. There's a lot of you that are going to be there, and it snuck up on me quick because it's in October. It's in 2 weeks, which is good because it won't be like as cold.
Yes.
But let me know I've been trying to wrap my head around it because we've been so busy with other stuff.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
Yeah, that.
He says yes, we will be there at Novi.
Beautiful.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Eventually, towards like the end, towards Dantix next week, I'll start to think about getting excited for it. Until then, it's like flyers have to be made, and stickers got to be ordered.
Yeah, you've
like,
got a whole to-do list.
But like, yeah, so like, oh yeah, like they'll be there. And hi, Morgan.
Petey's mom says, great to see you again. Make sure to hydrate, causes all kinds of issues. Yes, when they told me at the hospital that I was a little dehydrated, I was like, yeah, because I've been puking. The pain was so bad I was vomiting. So yeah, that's why I was dehydrated. I literally carry this around with me everywhere, even if I'm just gonna run to the corner, like to the grocery store or something, it is in the car with me. It always is full of ice and water. I drink so much water, it's ridiculous. I was only dehydrated because I had been puking. So yeah, I don't think that was an issue. Definitely while I was home for those 2 months, I drank less water just because I like sat on the couch and wasn't doing anything. But back at work, back to drinking 3, 4, 5 of these just through a work day. I fill that up multiple times. We have amazing filtered water, like right out of the wall thing that comes to the machine. So yeah, I drink a ton. Cyber Husky says, Novi, I can't wait to see you. Laura is here. Laura, I don't know if you just got here right this moment, but I did give you a shout out because I forgot to on our last live stream. Thank you so much for the kind card that you sent to me. I do appreciate you thinking of me. Hannah says, so it sounds like Dan has no COD time. Bummer. Mike Reef says, hi Crystal, it's great to see you. Thank you. I'm healing well. I'm ready tonight, Dan. I did make Dan pull out the treadmill. Tonight I will start walking on the treadmill. That is my goal. I told the kid at work who is on a getting back in shape journey after slipping off of his goals. Like I'm gonna check up on you and you check up on me. So I have to do it.
Are you being held accountable now?
I maybe that'll help. I did lose a bunch of weight right after the surgery, probably because I puked for 4 days in the hospital. But sitting on the couch for 2 months, I put it back on. So yeah, we need to get something going here. Hannah Willis will also be at Novi.
Let's see.
Awesome.
Liquidium less, yes. Lower, no. Cyber Husky, yes. Gila, no. Or Real ID. Oh my gosh, those things are fun. Mike probably not. Hannah not. Oh, I want to play Call of Duty. Hannah, I did open it up so it would update. So it is updated. So maybe we'll see. We'll see. I've been doing that. The cat thing on the keyboard lately just is working.
Hey, where's the thing to
50-ounce hydro flask. You like carry it on your back like C-3PO?
Dan has a big giant one, and it's just so inconvenient. It doesn't fit in the cup holder in the car. When it's all the way full, it's really heavy. Look, I just refill mine constantly, that's all. I will probably refill it before the show's over. I've been drinking a lot of freaking water.
I don't know, it was just right on the table. Can you just use this real quick? I'm sorry, this is not like the most aesthetically pleasing.
Jordan with a super chat, thank you so much.
That's okay.
She has a question for you. It let me super chat in your live streams, but it won't let me do it in Jess's. Got any ideas why?
No, I don't. I know this is weird. I don't super chat. I don't really super chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm standing on the fatigue mat. That
anti-fatigue
mat. But no, my official answer is that I am not. I don't know, and who knows. Sometimes they don't even serve us our videos like when you do the things and they send you the notifications. So
it's a YouTube issue, and honestly, people say it all the time here. People are like, I can't super chat.
Yeah, so
I don't know. It's not us. It's YouTube.
But yoink. I got your $5. I'll take her $5 too. I won't give it to her, but I'll take it. But Jordan, thank you so much for the super chat. You're gonna do pumpkin carvings too?
My God.
As far as right now, I do own a plane ticket to go pumpkin carving. Yes. In between there, I'll be at TwitchCon with Max, so we could be pushing Stream Smart. It's gonna be a crazy month. Yes. I will vlog. If you guys know, there's been a couple vlogs that have come out. I have almost another one done. I almost had another vlog done. Terry stopped by. She's in the vlog.
Oh yeah, we get to see Terry in real life for the first time since she lived here.
Maybe like Monday, Tuesday. I'll have another vlog to put out. I just didn't have enough stuff for the vlog. Then they paved our street and stuff. So I have stuff. Yes.
Just says, you have to come work in the pumpkin sweatshop.
Right. So I'm going to do it. My buddy is going to be at TwitchCon. Oh, nice.
Tell him to come find the guy with the mohawk and the Stream Smart shirt.
Yeah. We were ordering some shirts.
Oh, today is Petey's mom's birthday. Happy birthday!
Right.
I hope you are having a great day.
Happy birthday! It was my birthday.
Jim's here. He was late. he was already getting pre-baked. PJ with the super chat. Thank you so much, friend. Yes, I'm going, but I won't be spending the night. But I'll spend one whole day. How long will you be in Michigan, Dan?
For the Pet Expo, I'm flying in like super late Thursday night, which I'm gonna miss all the other fun. But I can't. There's not enough Dan for the time continuum. And then I fly out Monday, so I'm there just for the Novi Pet Expo, and then like I get the boot Monday, and I don't know at what time. And then if I go out to Michigan, like it's like a week I'll be out there for. If I go,
and hopefully you'll vlog.
When I say
you'll
if,
be in Jess's vlogs too, but
yeah, when I say if, absolutely I'm going. Like I have the tickets and I'm going, but like that's the tentative plan. So I don't know why I'm saying like if. And yes, I'll be in Jess's vlogs. I'll be in my own. I'll be in my own vlogs. I'll try to come out with my own Novi vlog. Those are a little tough, but.
Yeah, but nothing live after this weekend and next Saturday's Dantix.
Yeah,
just because
right.
Dan won't be around. We get to go to a really cool concert. My work makes donations to a place out here called the Painted Turtle that we do a lot of plans for stuff there. Not 100% clear on what it was, but what the Painted Turtle is, but they do a lot of stuff with like disabled children and stuff, and it is connected to the Bridge School, which I don't know if anybody knows what that is. I think I've talked about it a little bit here. Neil Young does he has, I believe, bear with me, it's been a lot of years since I like read up on any of this. I believe Neil Young has an autistic child. Or some sort of special needs. I think it's like autism on the like lots of help needed end of the spectrum. And so since
that's better.
Like the 80s or 90s, he's done a benefit concert up in San Francisco. They used to do it through the 90s to raise money for the Bridge School, which is the school to help bridge communication between like nonverbal children and like everybody else, like for them to be able to communicate and stuff. So I used to go to those a lot. We used to drive up to San Francisco and go to those concerts. A lot of fun, loved it. I don't think that they do those anymore. However, they are now doing stuff, and they did one last year, but it was the same weekend I went to NoFX, so I didn't get to go. But they're doing it this year. My company that I work for made a donation, so we get a bunch of tickets. We get to sit like front row in a little corral area with chairs to see Neil Young, Beck, and Lana Del Rey. Those VIP tickets are like $1,000 a piece, so this is not something I would ever go get to see otherwise without my company like making a donation to them. So really super excited for such a unique, like, awesome experience. I love Neil Young. I love Beck. Don't really know much about Lana Del Rey, but that's going to be amazing, and I'm super, super excited to go see that. And to, even though it's financially not coming out of my pocket, like my company is helping to support Neil Young and the Bridge School, and I love that. I love that cause. It's an amazing thing.
Oh, we'll vlog it.
We will vlog it. Yeah, we'll show you guys what that looks like. So that'll be the 25th or 6th, whatever the Saturday is in October. That's the one weekend Dan's going to be home all month. So yeah,
I think I leave the next morning for Michigan.
Yeah, he leaves the next morning, but that's the one Saturday he will be home. He will leave the next day for pumpkin carving.
That's okay. But in return, though, we get full November and December at home. So
Yes.
we'll be able to do Christmas shows again. We'll be able to do all that fun stuff again.
Expect us to be back at it to a regular degree. I don't know what all that's going to look like because I don't know what I'm going to feel like. Because right now, there's no way I'm going to do a show right after work. But in a month from now, I don't know what I'm going to feel like.
Right. And the other new show that we're gonna do.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Uh-oh. Okay, Dan. Does it involve Hot Wheels?
No.
Okay. A beer bug with a member super chat. Hi, friend. I hope you're doing well. Helloing. Glad to see you're able to be up and doing kitchen things. Been watching for a bit while driving, and I'm home now. Let's get baked. Let's do this. I don't have my laptop because, if you remember, Dan tried to clean it and broke it.
I did.
So we have not pulled it back out in a while to see if it's functional again. Oh my god.
Yep.
Could you just I don't know if that was a vehicle revving or like a lawnmower or weed whacker, but can you just be consistent with the sound? Because the vroom, 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 that drives me nuts. I can't. What if you swapped baking night and Dantix night? Friend, I'm just exhausted. Pressing buttons seems easy, but it's a lot of mental gymnastics to do a Dantix. In addition to coming up with the questions.
Good idea, though.
I don't know that I have the energy after work to do much of anything. Making dinner and feeding the cats is kind of all I've got in me.
I was trying to supplement it with vlogs.
Yes.
With more vlogs, being able to put out vlogs. So, yes, yeah. I've done 2 already. There's a third, there's a half of one in my phone we could probably finish that out this weekend and get you another one. But I've been trying to do that just so we have some more stuff. Vlogging's been interesting. I feel like I've gone backwards, and it's like, hi, I'm Dan, and I don't know what to do with my hands. And, it's like I feel like
you just stand there like this.
I feel like it's that.
That's kind of how I feel. Thinking about coming back into the kitchen, I was looking last night because I was trying to figure out. I know I made Carmelitas on the first real Getting Bacon Crystal show, and I was trying to figure out, have I ever done it since then? Like, is it okay to do it as? Is this going to be only the second time? Because I don't want to keep doing the same recipes over and over, even though it's a tried and true. And I went and looked. You guys, I'm sorry. I haven't really baked with you much at all this year. Like, looking back at the first year, we skipped, like, 2 or 3 weekends. Looking back at this last year, like, oh, man, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I haven't been here and done this, like, at all.
It's alright. Creator burnout happens.
Look, I was very preoccupied with, like, am I gonna die?
Right. That took a lot of that.
It did.
Yes.
And now that that's gone, I feel a lot better. And it's hard because I feel like, all right, I'm ready to, like, let's do things. Let's get back to my real life. I want to paint. I want to do a puzzle. We want to paint, like, the living room, dining room, kitchen area. I still can't. Like, I physically can't.
That's good. This is the most energy I've seen out of you in, like, the last year and a half.
I'm gonna crash
like we've said,
when I'm done.
Coming home. Yeah, don't crash. Don't crash.
Your insides were running out. Forgiven. Yes, pretty much. Yeah, and it was just a lot of stress. It was a lot of stress for like the last 3 years, wondering like what's going on and is this all okay? So
can I unwrap these while you talk?
Can you what?
Unwrap those while we talk.
Have you washed your hands?
Probably. I don't know.
Probably not. I don't know.
Before I do, I should like get my drink back.
Uncle Yukon says, Crystal, we have noticed. LOL. Welcome back. Still, you need to take it easy. And I don't know that I really noticed or like paid attention just because I was so engrossed in what was going on. So
of what?
Like that I wasn't really baking as much.
Oh yeah. It was a blur year.
Yes. Yeah, it was a little. You know, you guys have been here for all of it. It's just been difficult. But I'm just kind of waiting for my body to catch up with like my mental, like, I'm ready, like, let's do things, I want to be productive again. There's so many things.
You still walk around holding your like the area where it's healing.
Okay, so a lot of pain right now is at the incision site itself, like the first, like.
Let's see it.
Oh, you want to see it?
3, cover your eyes. 2.
You don't want to see it cover. It's not gory at all.
1.
It's just look. I don't have a belly button.
It's almost flesh color again. It's getting better.
Almost. We're definitely getting there. My favorite part is just like I have no belly button. Also, it looks like a front butt. But yeah, just the layers of skin now. I feel like is what I'm dealing with healing. I get a lot of. When I was younger, this eyebrow piercing, I had 2 done at the same time. One went through a nerve, and it would like twitch and like give me like a zapping feeling all the time, and it didn't go away for months, so I finally took it out. I'm getting that same feeling here, where I feel like, first of all, it feels bruised.
Are they all connecting together?
Yeah.
It's like connecting like the DNA is coming back.
When I touch it, it feels bruised. It feels like I got punched, and it's very often I get like weird zappy feelings. And I've read stuff, because I catch myself just, like, doing this without even thinking about it, and people say, like, oh, yeah, like, massaging it feels better, and I that's what I'm doing. I'm just, like, just rubbing it kind of somehow feels good. Yes, I'm not nearly as bloated as I was. I'm just fat now. The fat came back, but, yeah, it doesn't stick out as much as my boobs anymore.
But before it did, right after the surgery, it was major. She was.
It was big right after the surgery.
Yeah.
There was a lot of swelling for the first couple of weeks.
But it's going back down. It'll take a while, but it's going along well. You can do other things if you want while I do this. There's only a few.
Let me check my recipe and see what my other things are.
So while we're watching this, Marc-Andre Fleury played for my hockey team for 20 years, and then he retired on another team, and that's why I have my shirt on today. But he came back for one last period in the 3rd period to play with my Penguins in preseason, so he could retire a Penguin. So it's kind of like cool. So in like an hour, I'll be all like, ah!
Not fat, recovering.
Recovering, yeah.
Both. I have not, so I'm not one to like exercise. I've never really been. Sometimes here and there I'm like, I'm gonna do a thing, and then I'm just over it. But to be like completely forced to sit and do nothing. Plus I was home for 2 months, so instead of like when I go to work I eat like a light lunch, I eat a light breakfast, and then I eat dinner, and that's pretty much it. When I'm home all the time I'm like, who wants pancakes with whipped cream and chocolate chips and all kinds of deliciousness like you would get like ridiculously at IHOP with a pile of stuff on top? Also, do you want a breakfast burrito with like some potatoes O'Brien and some veggie sausage? I made you one for breakfast.
That's true, you did.
So every day I was making like a breakfast thing, not just like a little snack. And then like, you know, I'm home, so like I'm just gonna grab a piece of chocolate real quick. I'm gonna have some ice cream, and yeah, I did not eat as well as I should have while recovering, just because, you know, lazy. Is the area numb now? I was cut open 3 times in that same spot, and all the nerves were destroyed, and it's all just numb there on each side of the scar. No, it is not numb.
They're coming back because you're getting itchy and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's coming.
There's a lot of
back.
itching, and there's a lot of just like zappy feeling from the nerves. So yeah, I don't know. It's still healing. Hannah may or may not have got the 100th anniversary Red Wings jersey.
Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Jess is gonna want to know about that.
Cyber Husky says you probably need to do some scar massage on the incision. Oh, I can't touch the incision. It's like a giant belly button right now. I can't. I put like a petroleum based sensitive skin cream, like it's basically like Vaseline, CeraVe Vaseline, on it twice a day, very thickly, to make sure like it stays hydrated.
It's sensitive.
Yeah, but when I have to touch it, it grosses me out. When Terry was here, I showed it to her. I show it to her every time I talk to her. I'm like, you want to see? And then she was here. I'm like, oh, look at it in real life. And she reached out to touch it, and I was like, whoa, we're not there yet. Dan really wants to touch it, and I'm not really okay with that. It just feels weird. It feels really weird. But yeah, I don't know what scar massage is other than like just rubbing it with my petroleum-based stuff. So.
You're doing really good. You put stuff on it all the time, every single day. You do it, so it'll get rid of it. I can tell it's already lightened up because of the care you've taken from it.
Yes, I do it after I get out of the shower in the morning and right before I go to bed, so it stays. Yeah, you might be numb because of how many times they did it. I don't know.
But you're definitely maximum what they would maximum of what they would want you to do to put stuff on there. Like you never miss.
My doctor was not very helpful. I talked about on the last one that I got like a 2-week post-op follow-up appointment, and she's like, "I'll see you in a year," and I'm like, "Okay." You know, they ask if you have questions, but like I don't know. 2 weeks later, I was still kind of in a fog and didn't really know what was happening. So now I have questions, but it's such a pain to like. I have to call the cancer center, the City of Hope. You get the front desk where, you know, they have all kinds of different departments. I'm not just calling directly to the doctor's office. I have to convince that front desk person to let me talk to the doctor or her nurse. So honestly, I've just been doing research online. Anytime I have a question, I just find out like what are other people experiencing and doing.
While you're out of it a little bit, I may or may not have pre-ordered a bunch of stuff for me, and I was like, "Hey, Crystal, do you mind if I don't care?" I might have signed a couple things for you.
I don't know. We'll figure it out when I have the energy to like go over our budget again for the months I was down and out. Aveeno has an anti-itch cream that might help. I actually, I do use Aveeno products. That's one that's good for my sensitivity.
Your itch is the heel on the inside.
Yeah, the itch is on the inside. It's not. It's as it's healing on the inside. So it's you know that thing where you can't get to it? It's that. So I think that's where a lot of the rubbing comes from, of just like, I can't like get to it. I'm just gonna push on it.
I do have a lot of that from the big hernia surgery I had, where they went in there, like the tingles of it coming back and the itching and the stuff, and so
it's weird. I've never had a surgery before. I know a lot of you guys have had all kinds of surgeries. We've talked about a lot of that, and are way more like versed in how it goes than I am. I'm not used to all of this. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Lando grabbed, somehow managed to grab some filament off the spool and run across the house with it.
It was like a chunk like off of it. You've been getting along well, by the way.
Your belly looks so much thinner without all the pesky fibroids. Yes, right? Like, again, right after the surgery, it was still very swollen and distended. But when I came home from the hospital, I was 10 pounds lighter. The fibroid itself was 3 pounds, so I instantly lost 3 pounds plus whatever else they took out. I don't know how much all that weighs. But yeah, I definitely put it back on, but it's not so distended. The fibroid actually ended up being inside my uterus. Despite all the scans I had, they didn't see that. So I basically was pregnant with a tumor, so yeah, that was fun. So I need to send you a spray bottle of vitamin E oil then? I actually looked into it because I know vitamin E is recommended a lot, and so I was after the surgery, before, when I still had the surgical tape on it and I couldn't put anything on it, I looked into like, what do I need to do because I want to minimize the scarring and make sure everything heals well. Apparently, from what I read, vitamin E oil may or may not work. It's not really proven to do anything, and petroleum is what they really recommend. Any sort of petroleum-based, like, honestly, you could probably just slather some Vaseline on there. But the stuff I got when I squeezed it out of the tube, it's pretty much Vaseline just in a tube. So that's the stuff that people say has been proven. And maybe people have success with vitamin E. I know I used to have a vitamin E and aloe, like a lipstick, but I would always use it like when I'd get sick and my nose would get raw, I'd put it on my finger and rub it on like the dry skin, and it would always help with that. But this isn't a dry skin issue so much as it's like it needs to penetrate and hydrate. So I don't know, I'm doing the petroleum stuff. Yeah, the deep itches are the worst when you just can't get to it. I'm just... Transmission fluid or rear end grease? Wouldn't you like to know? Scar massage helps break the scar tissue so that it lays more flat. Oh, okay. It's a little more intense than just rubbing it, but should not really hurt. I will definitely look into that, and please, yes, let's discuss that, because I would like to know. I don't want to end up with like a big hard... Because right now it's hard when I touch it. It's mostly at the top and bottom it's really hard. The middle, not so much, but yeah. Oh. Look, I gave up my belly button, and until this thing fully heals, I hope once it fully heals, I don't have this feeling. Right now, the whole thing feels like I'm getting poked in the belly button, so I'm not the biggest fan of how it feels at all. Okay, let's Carmelitas. If you guys don't know what these are, it's oatmeal type base with chocolate, with caramel, and more oatmeal stuff on top. It's amazing. It's so delicious. Usually I recommend cocoa butter, shea butter, or vitamin E, or a combo of all of them. Okay, good to know. I think the stuff I'm using is working really well. It's much of it is back to flesh color. It's dark still at the bottom.
It's wider at the bottom.
It is wider at the bottom. There's less squishiness down at the bottom. I'm not as squishy down there, so I think there was less, like, there was more pulling apart, less to squish together. I don't know. Let's get baked, Jim. I'm with you. Terry says, Dan, guess what?
What's up, Terry? It was so good to see you.
Okay, we're gonna preheat our oven to 350. Let's get on that first. Fantha's here. Hi, friend. Glad you're both back live. I can't hang out tonight. I need to record my own episode.
Nice.
Crystal, glad you're back on your feet. Nice to see you again.
Getting big with FM.
Oh, Terry says Theo thinks you're amazing, Dan.
Aw,
he's a fan.
We liked him too.
Terry, he made me so happy. So Terry brought her friend Theo over with her. They were road tripping together, and I was so happy. Like, he walked around the house and was just like looking at everything. Like, everything in my house is like curated. I picked the things I love. I didn't just like go pick things off the shelf. Like, oh, I needed this, I'll get that one. I needed this, I'll get that. Like, I search long and hard for everything I have, and I love everything that is in my house. And he was just like everything in here is so cool to look at. And he was like looking like all around, and I love that. And it made me very happy.
People.
Yeah, people don't come to my house, so it was nice. I appreciated that. Okay, where the heck are we? Does this, sometimes the recipes have a button you can click so it won't let your phone go dark, but this apparently is not one of them. Bear with me here. Okay, so we're gonna line this with foil. And then we're gonna put the butter in here. I'm gonna actually do that before so it has time to cool down. Finally, used for the caramel chips I bought by mistake. Yes, do this. This is a really easy and delicious recipe. They literally sell like 2 to 3 inch squares of them for like $5 at Whole Foods. Probably more now, because that was when I first got it, like in 2019. Morgan says, when I had the skin cancer removed from my nose, it was so itchy after. I had to wear a big bandage, looking like Voldemort, and in the summer, sweating was the perfect recipe for the itch. Oh.
Dude, I saw it when it wasn't bandaged. It was like the biggest like divot. Like, I could see like past the crust to the next layer of the earth, like of your earth. Yeah, this has got to be about the like most ridiculous cat toy over there.
Anna says her dad's fascinated with it.
Well, it seems great. It's got a laser pointer on it, but it like only where he pops, it only gets stuck. Like none of the
it's the stupidest robot in the house.
None of the other ones get stuck. Any of those ball ones that are balls that roll around are so cool. This thing is like dumber than a Roomba.
So dumb.
It's so dumb.
It's always
fun.
like smashing into the dishwasher and then like wedges itself and then it's like zzz, zzz,
You know, and then it spins around and clacks the
Yep.
thing against stuff.
I'm always,
Okay,
what's that noise? Dan's like, oh, the stupid robot.
wait, look, it's behaving so well right now. It is so well right now.
Yeah, and the cat's like actually utilizing it. Usually they don't care because it's just smashing into the wall.
Yeah, and it's just pointing a laser pointer, and if the cat jumps on the back of it, boom, right in your eyes.
Yes.
Oh, it's fun though. They do like it.
Oh, hey, you guys. If you haven't tried the apple pie a la mode Oreos, I realize that Oreos are up to $5 a package right now, which is why I didn't buy them. I think they were like $5.79, and I was like, I don't need to try them that much. My mom actually showed up with them. I was like, I didn't really like them. These are delicious. I recommend these for sure. I feel like they came out with an apple pie one before. I don't know if this a la mode makes it different or what. Yeah, these are good. These are really good.
Ruins it. It's doing well now. It might be handicapped because it's got a little cat hair in the wheel, so that's good. So it's just gonna be just doing donuts there.
Oh, Hannah agrees. Those are delicious. Yeah,
They
I
actually
did not
were.
have high hopes.
The plastic flavor in those were a minimum for sure.
Yes.
Like they were.
Ew, unlike, we got these cookies at Aldi, and I was really excited. So Aldi has key lime Oreos,
Are
which
they
I've gotten
here?
before. No, I've gotten their key lime Oreos before, and I freaking love them. I have a package of them right now. I haven't opened yet. They had like key lime soft baked giant cookies, like this big with white chocolate chips in them, and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds so amazing. So I got them before my surgery, I believe, and then didn't open them the whole time. Finally, I was like, all right, I'm ready. Let's do this. And then I tasted them, and it tasted like chemicals, and it was disgusting.
It was awful.
It, like threw it away, like done. I brought the rest of the package to my mom, and just like, hey, you want to try this cookie? And she ate it, and she just looked at me like, why would you do that to me? And she threw the rest of hers away, and then walked around the office and gave it to all the guys, and they all loved it except for one guy who said it tasted like Lysol. But all the other guys thought it was delicious.
Wait, that's why I said it at home the night before. I said, this tastes like Lysol.
Mm-hmm.
And so did that other.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I was
not
like,
a fan at all.
It was not. It was.
So don't
not
get
cool.
those. I should have taken it back to Aldi because it was the Aldi brand, and we could have gotten our money back. But
Yeah, no, it's like.
yeah, whatever.
It's cool.
I would rather have traumatized everybody at work, but apparently that was unsuccessful. Jess said she wasn't a fan. I like the Aldi apple ones, but the Oreo ones, I was sad I didn't like them. Oh, we liked them.
We need to get together and because I didn't know about this that you had them, so we need to make a list of what we've tried and not tried from
Jim
Aldi.
says the Reese's Oreos are the best ever. You love Reese's stuff, though. Can you make ice cream with it in your creamy? Ice cream with what? With the Oreos? They're almost gone. They're good. There's like 4 left in the package.
Those were really good.
I don't have enough to do that.
I've never seen you polish off Oreos.
Yeah, I don't like the chocolate Oreos, so definitely golden is the way to go. But yeah, those were good.
Hi. There's 99 people.
Oh, hi everybody. Did you miss us? I'm gonna try not to eat it. I caught my slipper on the edge of the anti-fatigue mat.
up on this side.
Can you turn it around?
Turn it?
It's because of where it was leaning, it got mashed a little bit.
Okay, there it is.
I don't leave it in here all the time because I don't want it to get dirty.
Just raised up today.
I hate rugs in kitchens. So gross. Sorry to everybody who has rugs in your kitchen, but we have too many cats to have rugs in the kitchen. It's disgusting. It's not. It's just gonna get covered with cat hair and vomit.
Vanilla ice cream and apple pie Oreos. That sounds good.
Yeah, I bet that would be good. When we got the new freezer, so all of our stuff was out of the fridge and freezer for about 2.5 hours. So most everything survived, but like the milk, the heavy cream, the yogurt, we threw all that away. All the Ninja Creamy ice cream had to go. It's just like the texture didn't look right in there anymore.
It had that layer on the top, and we needed an excuse.
I did grab
make it go.
our big insulated shopping bag. I put the bag of ice in the bottom of it and put all the rest of the ice cream on top of it. The Ninja Creamies did not survive, and Blake had some mochi in there that I thought was okay until he took it out and we realized it had melted, and then
It was no mochi. It was turned into one big goo.
It was bad, but all my other ice cream seems fine. I was very concerned about that. If you guys were here when we talked about it last time, I was thinking about putting off getting a new fridge until I could eat my ice cream. But yeah, everything survived. Native Pride says hello, everyone.
Hi.
Happy to see you back. Hope you are healing well. I am. Look.
She's proud of her no belly
I
button.
don't have a belly button, you guys.
Never showed
It's
skin.
the best thing in the
Never
world.
showed skin. Can't get her to put her shirt down.
Yeah, I tell everybody, look, I don't have a belly. Have you ever seen anybody with no belly button before?
Stephanie says it's way too early. Hey, what time is it?
Why does it look like two pans inside of each other? I think just that's how the lip of the pan is.
it's got that like lip thing. Hey Stephanie, I was editing the video for Fan Friday yesterday, and I do believe your question made it in. I do believe I edited your username into that, so you might want to check the video to see if I'm right or not.
Well, Bjornbuck said I made another batch of apple cinnamon rolls and added the icing this time. It was amazing. Ooh. More so the next day. I was just telling Dan last night, I'm ready to try cinnamon rolls. Anything that requires kneading, I'm not sure if I can make that motion yet. The day at work that I had like the pain here after I like squatted down to get something out of the cupboard, my mom came over and asked me to, you know those stamps you like stamp down like with the return address or whatever? She tossed a bunch of envelopes over and was like, hey, can you do this? And the counter is probably this high, and I grabbed the stamp and I went like that and went, oh no, I can't, because that uses abdominal muscles, which you don't realize if you haven't had abdominal surgery and your abdominal muscles are perfectly functional.
Hey pod person, I think it's gonna rain here in a minute.
It rained last night randomly.
Yeah, it's behind me, but it's coming. Like the little
I heard it and was like, I didn't think it was supposed to rain. We've been getting a lot of random rain.
Yeah, I know. Huh? I love it. Little cells of rain. It's happy.
April says, hey, I didn't know you were doing a live. It was kind of impromptu. I had to kind of wait and see how I felt this week before I wanted to say anything about it. But I was feeling good yesterday, so I made a post. I tagged everybody yesterday and today, but I know Facebook doesn't always let everybody know, and not everybody's on Facebook, so sorry. Dewan Rowlett's husband has been belly buttonless since 2014. That's amazing.
What, like, how do you feel about it? Like, is that cool? Or?
I'm very surprised at how many people are very bothered by me not having a belly button.
Yeah, it doesn't
It makes me happy. A lot of people are very bothered by it. People pointing out that the dough hook on my stand mixer will help with the kneading. It does to some degree, but I feel like it doesn't quite, it doesn't quite do it. When I make the bread, I don't think I did it. No, I haven't done it. I talked about it, I think.
I can smash.
I've been making bread for Dan prior to surgery, like every week. Every other week I was making 2 loaves of bread for him. Yes, I need it in the mixer, but it just needs like 5 more minutes of just mashing it out to kind of really get like coagulated correctly. I don't know. I did get for my birthday though, because I've been using a cutting board and it just slides across the counter. They have this stainless steel thing that has a little lip at the end, and you put it on your counter and that lip holds it in place so I can knead and have it not go anywhere. So that'll really help.
Well, yeah. What did we do for your birthday? Hunt out here and be covered. You got to hang out for your birthday.
I did nothing. I did not work. Morgan says you have to knead it like 3 times as long with the mixer. Right, but at least with the recipe I use, because it makes 2 loaves of bread, the mixer's like clanking around so much and it's like popping up out of the top. Although Terry did get me for my birthday this thing that goes on my dough hook that just makes it go out a little bit further. It's a hook hat. It just makes it go out a little bit further to try to help keep the dough from going out. So hopefully that will help. But yeah, it just seems to be kind of rough on the mixer, and I honestly like kind of just like mashing it out. I don't want to do it 100%, like all the kneading. I wanted to start in the mixer, but I kind of like just mashing it. Dewan says, I'm okay with it, but he says he should have charged for showing the wound. He was opened up from chest to pelvis. Oh, wow. Mine was only half of that. Mine is a full 8 inches. We measured it with a ruler. It is 8 inches top to bottom. Pretty big, but yeah, it's... Are we back to schedule or just a surprise? Oh, we did talk about that. So today, next Saturday, we're doing Dantix, and then no shows until November because Dan's traveling a bunch and we don't have any free weekends.
But vlogs.
Yes.
But vlogs will be around. Liquidium said belly button lit is the best.
Ew. Okay, so to our stick and a half of butter, a cup and a half, we're going to add brown sugar and vanilla, and we're going to whisk it until it is smooth. A ruler or a tape measure? It was actually like a fabric tape measure thing, like that rolls itself up. Like a soft one to measure.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I have one of those to measure. Just I use it for like measuring little 3D print things.
You use it for measuring? Shocking. Mm-hmm. What a creative use for a tape measurer, Dan.
Like that.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Quite a bit. I did get new measuring spoons.
I'm old. I remember when they drafted Fleury, and now he's retired. Oh, anyway. Is this something that I can eat today?
Yes, it will have to cool a little bit. because I have to cook the caramel and then it's gonna have to cool down a bit. But you will be able to eat this tonight.
Rad.
Let's just put this here in case I need it. Okay, and then 3/4 cup of brown sugar.
Ooh, wow, that's some potent brown sugar there.
So molasses.
Yeah, is that what that is? I can smell like
it's
the
molasses
sugary.
and sugar makes brown sugar.
Yeah, I can smell like kind of both of that. So, Riz?
I used to work with a guy, my friend Gavin, who told me that his sister would just eat brown sugar like by the spoonful.
I thought you were gonna say smelt like molasses.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Not for her.
I don't have a desire to just. Oh, thanks, Sam. I didn't even count it. Okay, so we're whisking. We're whisking together. Thank you, Liquidium. The oven is on. It is preheating as we speak, but thank you, because you know I'd be forgetting. Hey, okay, so without Mooch here, we have discovered that Rizzo has just been waiting patiently to come up here and taste all the things. In case you wondered who was going to be the new cream cheese junkie around here, it is Rizzo. Every time I'm up here making anything, she's right there waiting to see if there's a taste for her. Never would have guessed. She's always been such a, like, quiet, leave me alone kind of cat. No, now she's like, hey man, I was just waiting for Mooch to go away so I could try the snacks. Oh, this already looks so good. Okay, to this we are going to add the flour, oats, baking soda, pinch of salt. Flour. Rizzo's taken over for Mooch. I love it. She's the queen. I bet he asked her to do it for him. Somebody had to. I mean, Gremlin's always been up here trying to do the thing. But yeah, Rizzo, she wants to try all the things. She loves cream cheese just as much as Mooch did. Who knew?
Precious is crashed out on the bed. Roxy's taking the bath on the bed. Mama Cat's crashed out on the bed. Topo is in the laundry basket, crashed out. They'll come alive soon because it's about to be dinner time. Lando's right here, keeping an eye on the little robot toy here. Lando gives kisses and cuts. Kisses and cuts from Lando.
If you guys are following RFS Cats, you may have seen the update about Topo and Lando and how the that's not even for you. You can't have that. It's too sugary. We played the long game. We waited it out. We separated them for quite a while, but now we are at the point where they can be out together. Last night, Lando walked right up. Topo was sitting at the front door looking outside. Lando walked right up to him, and maybe 8 inches away, and they just looked at each other, and then Lando laid down. So we're definitely getting to a ceasefire on these guys.
Who is Lando closest to? The door? Him and Topo, or excuse me, him and Gremlin are buddies?
Yes. Okay, so we're doing a teaspoon of baking soda. Hey.
Way more, obey's still better than
What?
Mooch didn't obey at all.
Yeah, Mooch was a lot pushier. I can get her to back off, but yeah, she still is waiting, absolutely. Topo was all show, no go. Has Lando chilled out? A little bit. A lot of it was just, like, that thing where, if, you know, a cat goes after a cat and then the other cat runs, then, oh, look at this game. So Topo would run, and then Lando would be like, oh, look, we're playing, and chase him. So Topo has stopped running from Lando, and that has helped a lot. Not to blame Topo, but yeah, initially Topo would just freak out and run, and then Lando would chase him, and then it would get kind of chaotic. But yeah, it's definitely gotten better. There's moments here that are, you know.
You find avenues though, like I have to turn on the toys or I'll play with them and stuff. After they eat, they get really juiced up for like an hour.
Lando has a lot of energy, more so than the other. And we play with all the cats.
He'll do
he
hot
has
laps.
more energy than the other cats, and definitely needs more effort to get rid of that energy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try. We got one of these pounce things from Swift Paws that I can't wait to try it out. Because I think this is gonna help get a lot of the energy out for Lando. So we're gonna try out one of these soon. You'll get to see it in the video. It'll be a lot of fun. But they're gonna definitely love this.
Even more than Gremlin, yes. They're pretty much like battling each other for like who's.
Gremlin's a brat.
Gremlin is very much a brat. Gremlin, if you like tell him to stop doing something, he'll hiss at you. Just like, you can't tell me.
He's just being a brat. He'll be okay. He's just a brat. He's young though. They're barely a year old. Same with Lando. They're just barely a year old. So even though they're big, huge fatties, they're still just little kittens.
Babies.
They're just babies.
They're babies with a lot of energy. And last time we had babies, we had twins. So they played with each other. And it was a boy and a girl. These two boys, who when they get going, and they get going fast, chasing each other, they'll go right through you. They don't even care where you are. It's hard. I'm ready for it to be like 4 or 5 years from now when they both calm the F down. I like my old cats. Like, let's be real. Stripers, Precious, they love to come lay on the couch with me. Those are my boys. That's who. Okay, so Rizzo has taken the place of Mooch as far as like, hey, what you making and can I have a taste? Stripers and Precious have filled in the like, hey, you want to snuggle? Can I just come lay with you? Maybe right on top of you? So it's interesting, when you have a multi-pet family, when you lose one, how the dynamics change and how different aspects of their personalities come out that you didn't see before. Rizzo never begged for food, ever. Like, she didn't want people food, just leave her alone. But now she's all about it. Lady JD13 is here. Hi, my friend. I was talking about you earlier. In case you were not here when I said it, thank you for the gifts that you sent me, because I don't think I mentioned it the last time that we were live when I talked about the banner that Christopher Friend sent us, but I did not talk about the puzzle and the paint by numbers, which I have not had not had the ability to sit down and lean over and do those things just yet, but I will. I definitely will. And I'm still kind of like low energy. I'm not up and doing a lot, so I'm definitely about ready. I was looking at the puzzle last night, like, should I start a puzzle tonight? So that might happen this weekend. Anyway, she sent a super chat. Thank you so much. You guys are a welcome sight. Life has been lifing. Thank you for the happy distraction. Man, 2025 has been going hard, hasn't it? Just, it's a lot. So I hope things are going well for you. I hope you and your mom are doing well, and, all the rest of your family and everybody too. But, I hope things are okay with you. Okay, and a cup of oats. Get this back out so I don't have to dirty two of them.
Gremlin's over here doing that.
Gremlin's over here doing that. Who is the oldest cat? Right now, Rizzo, Stripers, and Precious are all about 10 years old. Rizzo, we know for sure, is 10. We got her 10 years ago when we came back from VidCon, so like 10 years and a couple of months. The other two, we've estimated their age, and they're about 10. So, yeah, we lost all our older cats in the last, like, year and a half, 2 years.
We lost a bunch.
Kitty, Mooch, and Kamiko were all our oldest ones at, like, 10 and 15 and 18 years old.
Over there is Precious on the bed. You can see.
Over there. Were you pointing with my logo? So yeah, now we're down to, aside from those three, the next oldest is Topo at 5 years old. So we've got a bunch of young cats. Like, these guys are going to be giving us the what for a long time. Could you stop it? I'll have heavy cream in a minute and I'll let you lick some of that. How about that? Hannah was working on a diamond art painting before you went live. Now I've lost my focus ability. I don't know that I could do diamond art. These days my eyes just aren't what they used to be, and I think that might be a little bit difficult for me. It's really popular though. People love it. Okay, so then... mixing this in. I miss the days of Mr. Tails. Me too. I mentioned him the other day to my family friend, and she was like, "Oh, I loved Mr. Tails." And I couldn't even tell you the last time she was here and saw him, but he was a very good cat.
Oh, Tails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure I got all the ingredients in here. Been yapping. Butter, brown sugar, vanilla, flour, oats, baking soda, salt. Okay, that is all in there. Did you find out how old Mr. Precious is? Just an estimate based on my mom and everybody at work saying, I think he's been here for a few years. So we figure those two boys are, I think we had estimated 9 years when he got here. he's been here about 2 years now. So yeah, probably about 11-ish. It's not like counting rings on a tree. They look at their teeth to kind of judge it, but being an outside cat, you don't know what their dental health is like. So
Old.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
old.
Precious, you guys have seen it. He plays like a kitten. Nobody told him he was old.
When did Kitty pass? Like March.
It was March of last year.
Like she had this, like she stopped eating, and she had this like tumor thing in her tongue, and it was so weaved in her fabric they like couldn't.
We took her in for surgery to get the tumor under her tongue removed, and they found him like all down her throat.
It was just bad.
And they're like, "Oh, we could send you to a specialist," and I'm like, "Dude, she lost 2 pounds in the last week. Like she's not eating. There's nothing we can do." So we had to make a decision there that was not easy, but she had a good life. She was with us for 10 whole years.
Yeah, and then Kumiko died, I think, right after that. So then, like, you forget.
That was August.
Yeah, and then you forget, and then Mooch died. So like every time another cat dies, you like, oops, oh yeah, huh? Like so, yeah. So there's been a bunch since then. But yes, we still have 9 cats because Lando's over here. Lando is close to me. Lando's close to both of us. He'll give us kisses when he's all happy.
He is a good boy
when he's
in bed at night.
When he's a good boy.
He is so snuggly at night in bed. Throughout my recovery, by the way, half of this is going into here, just half as the base. Throughout my recovery, the cats get rowdy. There's a lot of boys and they're very young. So we had to kind of make decisions on who was going where, and especially with Topo and him not getting along. So Lando was in the bedroom with us at night every night with the door closed. Sometimes Stripers and Precious would be in there too. But isolating him was the best way to prevent any sort of ruckus.
For your stomach, right?
Yeah, because I didn't want him running across me or anything while I was sleeping. So and it worked, like that was fine. But he very much will like come up purring and snuggling. He several times came and laid like Kumiko used to, like up against me with my arm as a pillow. He's a good snuggly boy. He would definitely do really well by himself, like as the only cat in a house. But you landed here, bro. You got a bunch of siblings. Sorry.
What happened to Mooch? Just old age. Yes, he was 18, and then he was just tired.
His body was failing.
He was barely able to tap out, so he was just tired. But he was super old. And we found him in the bush, like over the wall, and he was like this big.
Yeah.
But he was old, so we
they theorized like he might have had some sort of cancer or something, and you can go to a specialist and try to figure it out. I'm like, what are you gonna do for an 18-year-old cat? Like,
dude, that fool had been dying for 4 years.
Really?
Like that
we
fool
went
was
like
Skeletor status for like 4 years.
6 or 8 months before he passed, we took him in because we thought it was the end, and they were like, no, he just got some jacked up teeth. Not sure if he'll survive the surgery, but we'll give it a shot.
He sure did.
And he was fine. And they were surprised at how good his blood work and everything was. His kidneys, his thyroid, his liver, everything looked good, but clearly something was wrong. Like, you guys saw him. He lost a bunch of weight. He stopped bathing. So they thought maybe some sort of cancer, but we didn't want to put him through all the testing and stuff. So we just brought him home and made him comfortable until the end.
Is Lando the youngest when you got, or is it Gremlin? They said Lando was younger than Gremlin, about the same age as Gremlin, but he's so much bigger than him. But they're both about a year old. They have kitten brains still, so they're both about a year old. Did you put Mooch down, or did he pass into sleep? No, we took him to get put down.
Mooch slept with me, like on me, especially the last few months, like literally on my chest, and the idea of like waking up and he had passed terrified me. So the decision had to be made. Rizzo just went over there and climbed onto a sleeping gremlin and tackled him.
But Mooch was old and it just tapped out. Like there was he couldn't walk very well, so it was sudden death. No, because he'd been old forever.
It was that thing where like you guys, like if you ever had an older pet and you just you're like, is it time yet? I don't know, maybe. No, he's good and he has good days and bad days, and you're just wondering, and like I knew it was time, but I didn't want to say it. And then Dan called me at work one day and he's like, hey man, it's time. And I'm like, I know. And that was the day. I knew. He was struggling to get up and down. He was falling a lot. He loved to be up here on the counter. But in trying to get up here on the counter, he would fall. And I didn't want him to hurt himself, basically.
Okay. This fool was stuck in the flute. But no, he was tired. He was tired and old.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I could tell he was done. I came home from work that day. I came home early and spent the day with him before I took him in. And just like holding him and looking into his eyes, like he looked like if cats could talk, he'd be like, hey man, could we be done? Because I don't have it in me anymore. And I held him like a baby and we snuggled, and we went and sat outside in the sun. We took a nap together. Like we had a good last day together, but I could see it all over his face. His body was done. He didn't want to walk anymore.
He was just tired.
He was done.
We don't talk about Mooch. Yes, we do.
Oh, where'd you get that from? Yes. Yes, you can talk about any of the stuff.
Look, it's sad. It's definitely sad.
It's just like, it's life.
But look, that cat was amazing. I loved him. He loved me probably more than I loved him. I don't even know how that's possible, but I'm pretty sure he did. He had the best life he could have possibly had.
Yeah, he was maxed out.
Nobody ever told him he was a cat, and nobody ever told him I was a human.
Or
like,
no.
We were.
Or nobody ever told him no.
That was my soul kitty.
Yeah, so it's sad, but like, I don't know how to max that out anymore. So yeah, so like, you know, and then like this fool shows up, and then this fool shows up, so it balances out. I was trying to get it down to like 4 or 5, but you know.
Here we are. This is what happens when you find a mama and her 2 babies, and then like you just can't thin the herd.
Yeah. I gotta stop looking.
Yeah,
I gotta stop looking outside because the cats just start showing up again.
I'm not the type to like lose somebody and never talk about them. It's hard. Like I definitely get sad. Oh, if you say Kamiko, sometimes Dan tears up a little bit.
I do because I miss Kamiko, and she didn't. Yeah. She was just like, "Watch this," and I was like, "Well, that's timely." But no,
that
like,
one was rough. That one was sudden. But no,
that's just
that was my family member for like almost half my life.
You guys, Kamiko's in our first videos on our channel, and she's a little infant, so no, she's all our cats.
Okay, listen, we gotta get this going. We gotta get this in the oven for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna make the caramel sauce while it bakes. When it comes out, we're gonna put the caramel sauce on it.
That looks fun.
Alexa,
is there like
set a 10-minute timer?
Is there like what's in here?
She did it.
Like I can have like a little piece of it?
You can. It's got raw flour in it, but it's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna taste that great, but it does have a bunch of brown sugar in it and butter, so.
It's okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Terry Bitch Kitty, that's right.
I love it that she was named Bitch Kitty from someone who never even met her. Aw, Bitch Kitty! And then it just stuck. Okay, so you can do this in the microwave. I'm gonna do it on the stove for no reason other than I feel like it. You can absolutely do this in the microwave. It does say like 60-second bursts, and it'll take about 4 to 5 minutes if you do it in the microwave. And again, you can use the caramel bits or the caramel squares. Either way does not matter. They just have to be melty. Can you get the heavy cream out? Oh, and now Rizzo's gone, and I promised her heavy cream. Maybe Dan will take her a taste.
Yeah, I don't know where she zipped off to.
She's over there on the treadmill that they think is just a bed. Terry says me and Kamiko would go run in the backyard when I lived there, and she would be all like a panther. Oh, she loved running in the backyard. It's milk. You don't really have to shake it.
She was great. I forgot what happened to Kamiko. Kitty cancer. I think she had a stroke because her equilibrium was off, and then it was like once like we got her to like the doctor like the next day they did tests and stuff. They were just like it's like
we took her to the emergency vet, and she stayed there overnight. They ran a bunch of tests. They weren't able to isolate what it was, but the next day I think it was Dr. Ortega, the one we like.
It's our doctor.
We took her in there the next morning, and I just said, "Here's the paperwork. What do you think?" And she said, "Oh, it looks like she had a stroke." I'm like, "Okay, two sets of doctors independently looked at those results and said it was likely a stroke." She was like this.
She was like dizzy and like stuff. So like so that was unfortunate. But but like another maxed out life. Like I mean
yes. And not only that, when she was in there, everybody that saw her was like, "No, she's not 15." I'm like, "I swear we got her when she was a kitten. It's not like we estimated on that one. I know that cat was 15."
Spider trying to bite her leg off. Yes, she tried to
rip her leg off? Yeah. Terry was here for that. Terry discovered that.
Yeah.
Christina the Goldfish says, my one cat actually had dementia and was harming herself. She was 16. That's awful. I think Mooch was heading towards dementia. There was a lot of confusion where he would just like stand and like cry and like not really know what was going on. So we did the best we could to just keep him comfortable. Yes, same thing, Terry. We just thought she had some gum on her leg or something, and then she was like, "Hey, I'm done with this," and just ripped it off. It was not gum. Okay, we're gonna do 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Kamiko was a badass. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that cat, like, she'd be out on the front porch and a dog would walk by and she'd square up like a pit bull, like she was gonna go out and fight them.
When she tried to fight the crow was the best.
Yes. Can you put that back in the fridge? Thank you. Okay, so 1/2 cup of heavy cream, a bag of the caramels or caramel bits, and then we're just going to heat it over medium-low heat to melt, stirring nearly continuously until the mixture can be stirred smooth. When that comes out of the oven, we are going to put semi-sweet chocolate chips on it. It says a cup, measure with your heart, as much as you feel like it needs. Then the caramel will go over the top of it, and then we're going to crumble the rest of this mixture on top of it, and it's going to go back in the oven for 15 to 18. Uncle Yukon says, I still can't talk about my Yukon. It's been 32 years. But look, you honor Yukon with... I'm assuming that's Yukon in the profile picture, or is that Alyeska? And your name. So, like, you're talking about it. It's hard. Like,
yeah, it's hard.
You connect with them so much. Hey. The more you put in your mouth now you have to eat that one because you dropped it on the counter. The more you put in your mouth now, the less you get in your snacks. Yeah, Kamiko definitely had her 9 lives. She utilized the heck out of those things. She was not messing around. And that cat, she was destined for the streets. My brother was just going to throw her outside because he had one kitten left from the litter that they accidentally had.
Choose to run.
And he was like, I don't know, I'm just going to throw this cat outside. I can't find anybody that wants her. And I was like, damn it, just bring her here. And she became Mooch's companion. For a long time, it was just Mr. Tails, Kamiko, and Mooch. We didn't always have a million cats.
No.
You know that's still the profile picture on RFS Cats? I can't bring myself to change it. It's
what? Buddha?
No, on RFS Cats, the profile picture is Tails, Mooch, and Kamiko laying under the tree in the backyard.
Oh yeah, that'll just be that'll just be.
Yeah, none of those cats are with us anymore, but that's what started it. That was those 3. I had Buddha when Dan and I met. He lived to 15. Then Mr. Tails showed up randomly, and then Mooch showed up in the bushes. And then we got Kamiko. That's the only cat we've ever been like, oh yeah, we'll take that cat, bring it here.
Right, the rest of them just showed up.
That was all we had forever, for the longest time. And then I think Kitty was after that.
Rizzo
was after Kitty.
Maybe so.
Yes, Terry, she absolutely would have fought those raccoons. I bet if I put my glasses on, I could read the chat better.
The font's like this, like each letter.
I can read it. Oh, that's much better.
Each letter's this big there. It's huge. The font's huge. Well, also, would you like to make it a little bigger? I can. One more.
No, I'm good.
So you can see from there.
Oh Lord, it's warm over here. I'm gonna open this near that'll pull some air over here.
Oh, for sure.
Someone's still out there mowing or revving.
Somebody was like making a key on a grinder this morning out there.
Oh my god. I couldn't figure out what it was laying in bed. Just like, and again with the, just make the noise consistent. The vroom.
It was like he had an old spinning stone and he was making a key dupe. I thought,
terrible.
I didn't know if you'd like that. I went off to the store.
Oh yeah, you just left?
I left. I was like, I'll go to the store.
Which cat got the oldest? Mooch. Mooch for sure. Although, there was a cat, in my lifetime, the oldest cat I've ever had, when I was 10 years old, we had a cat that had kittens, and we kept one of them, and I named her Stripers, and that was my cat, like, that was my first soul cat, but I only had her for, like, 6 or 7 years before my mom, my brother, and I moved out from my dad's house. When we moved here, my mom would not let me take her with us, and so she stayed with my dad. My dad passed away in 2019, and like 6 months after he died, that cat finally passed away. My mom found her in the backyard. That cat lived to be 20 years. And then Nala, who was, that was like our family cat. My mom took her when she moved back into my dad's house after he passed. She lived to be 20 years also. But our cats that have lived with us their entire life, Mooch lived the longest at 18. And thank goodness. Like, I'd have been so sad if I had lost him like at half of that. He stayed with me as long as he could, and I honestly think part of the reason he hung on so long was for me. Like, just, he knew I needed him. That was my boo. Oh, lots of you guys have lost pets recently. I had to put my dog down on July 31st because he was 15 years, 6 months old, and I still miss him. Yeah, it's hard. It doesn't get any easier at all.
No, we're all at that age where we bought pets when we got like our own places and stuff, and now it's been like 15 years. Like late 40s is like a good round of pet loss.
Short Dolphin still keeps a photo of our first dog. My first cat that was my cat, like through adulthood and stuff, Buddha. My mom still has pictures of him on the wall at work in her office because she has like a collage frame. and it has pictures of Buddha in it. So I still see him every day at work.
Mine come in the form of like gifts. Like National Nude Day has a picture of Mr. Tails all shaved up, and whenever like National Nude Day comes around, it's all like, oh, you're getting like more than normal. So like, I get like memorized by milds.
Memorialized?
But yeah, by milestones.
Mild, not mild.
They're mild. They're just okay. It wasn't like the big stone. It's just the mild stone. It is the mild stones. So yeah. Oh, I can't.
Christina
I want to
says,
eat those.
When I lost my
I wanna
16 and
eat those.
18-year-old, it was devastating. I lost my mom in 2014, and those were my last cats that were also moms. That part's hard too. Like losing Buddha, who I came with. Like that was my one cat that I had when Dan and I first met, and we moved in together. That one cat came with us, and like, remember he stayed under the bed for 6 months.
Dude, he was
for
there forever.
6 months we lived together.
I mean, he came out at 9.
He came out at night, but he would not come out from under the bed. He had only ever lived here since he was born. Like that was his only house, and then I just up and moved him to an apartment. Was like, hey, we live here now, and he was like, no, thank you, and just hid under the bed. And then finally, after 6 months, he came out and started to socialize and get to know Dan. And then, do you remember the stray cat at the apartment we lived in who looked just like him but was a girl, and she would come in and hang out with us?
She would come in our door, lay on our couch,
Yep,
and
we
sleep
had
on our
boy
couch.
Buddha and girl Buddha.
That's like Mr. Tails, who would go into the doggy
hang out
door
at the
next
neighbor's
door
house.
and just hang out inside there, hang out with the people next door.
Yep. Yeah, so then we moved Buddha back here, and that was my only cat for quite a while. That was
He
the
looked
only
just like
cat.
Topo.
Yeah,
He looked like Topo.
Didn't have the nose spot, and his was darker. His gray was a darker, like almost black. But yeah, he was Topo color. That was my big fat cat. He was Buddha because if you've ever seen a kitten eat, sometimes they overeat and they get that big fat belly, and that was the first time I'd seen a kitten like really gorge himself and get all fat. So I'm like, oh, that's a little Buddha belly cat.
Topo got found with SpaghettiOs.
Sue says, measure with your heart is not a phrase I ever thought you would say. Oh, when we're talking vanilla, garlic, and chocolate chips, you measure with your heart.
So you're melting my squares that I opened up?
I am, with heavy cream. We're making a caramel sauce.
Do you want me to do that?
No, I'm good.
Those don't look like they're melting very well.
They absolutely are. Do you see how it's brown and not white now?
Well, that's like the juice in the heavy milk.
No, the caramel is turning the heavy cream brown.
What's gonna happen after that? Does it get poured on top of the oven thing?
Do you not listen to Getting Baked with Crystal?
No, I only work in production.
Oh, okay. Well, you should pay attention to the other side of the camera once in a while.
Mm.
When this comes out of the oven, we'll throw some chocolate chips on it. That's where we're measuring with our heart, because it says 1 cup, but I don't feel like that gives you enough coverage.
It just lays on the coverage of the.
It just lays on there. Then this is hot. You pour that over the top, and it makes that melt.
Why don't we just put like chocolate bars? Like, can we just layer?
You probably could if you had chocolate bars instead of chocolate chips.
That's what the vertical recipe would have done from above. They would have.
Probably.
And marshmallow fluff. You don't have any marshmallow
And they
fluff?
call it dump something.
Yeah, dump fluff. You have any dump fluff in there? What do you have in here?
I do not have marshmallow fluff.
So Crystal, we didn't vlog it. Crystal ended up with like 20 packages of like ube stuff, like ube pancake mixes
Once I
and
was
stuff.
starting to feel better towards the end of recovery, I told Dan I need some ube pancake mix, and the only one I really like, it's only sold at Cost Plus World Market, which is only, like, we don't have one out here. It's in Santa Clarita, so we had to go down there and get it. And because it's a 45-minute drive, I had to buy 5 of them. And then, like, any other ube stuff I can find, I buy. So we had a Filipino market out here, but it closed. And then I found another one, which is called Philmart, which is kind of funny to me. But we went over there, and they have all kinds of ube stuff. So I got all kinds of more ube stuff and snacks and things and deliciousness. And the lady was checking me out, and she like rang up all the stuff, and I paid for it. And she starts putting it in the bag, and she's like, "Oh wow, you really like ube," because everything I bought was ube.
It's been fun. It's all cakey and stuff, depending on which ones you get. There's a few different ones. There's a few different ones.
The one in the cupboard. Get the one out of the other cupboard. The top. No, the other cupboard. The pantry cupboard. The top one. The little milk treat thing. The bag. The white bag.
Okay.
Next to the s'mores. So these are weird, and it's only made. Read the ingredients, Dan.
I'll show you the package.
Powdered milk, condensed milk, flavoring, sweetener. Contains milk.
So that's it. When you first put it in your mouth, it almost tastes like sour milk, and then you get the ube flavor. So
These are very good.
you are welcome to eat as much of those as you want. I will not buy those again, just because the first hint of flavor I get is sour milk.
Oh, right, okay. Then, we ended up with some of these, which was okay.
I took those to work, and I'll eat like a couple, like literally 2. They're mini pretzels. I'll eat like 2 a day at most. They're okay. The pretzels are too pretzel-y.
There's at least, oh my gosh, there's at least 4 or 5 boxes of these.
There's a lot of those.
You like these? Same things.
Those are my favorite.
And these are the same things as the pretzels.
No, they are not.
Oh, excuse me, the same dip.
No, it is not the same.
But
Those
it's a
are-
sandwich cookie.
Look, if you guys have a Trader Joe's and you have any inclination toward ube and don't mind
Oh, look.
coconut flavor, get these. They're the best.
You're not a coconut person either.
I am not, but coconut flavoring complements ube very well, I'm learning.
It's good. This one's really good. You have a bunch of boxes of those.
Those are my absolute favorite, and I limit myself like one every week or so. Oh yeah, we found that at Costco. I haven't opened it yet because I have the other pancake mix. Someone's ruckusing.
And something fell over and everybody ran.
Sometimes that happens. The pretzels are too pretzel-y. I don't know, it's like, I get the salty-sweet combination, right? Like, that works, but it's like overwhelmingly pretzel-y and salty. I don't know, it's too pretzel-y. That's the only way I know how to describe it. I got ube ice cream at the Philmart, the Filipino market. I don't know, in my mind I just want to say like a gallon, but it's not a gallon, it's whatever the quart? I don't know, whatever.
I think it was the weather. I thought maybe there was a little bit of boom out there and they went running.
Oh yeah, like thunder?
Yeah. Okay, so let me put these back. There's more. There's more.
Don't put them too far back.
There's this pack.
Yes, where did that come from?
We went to a Filipino store in Palmdale.
Did that come from there?
I think that came from there.
Okay.
And then there's another pack I think that we don't. Oh, here they are down back here. Oh my gosh.
Those are the ones I love. This is the one that I can only find, and I even looked online, and you can get them like resold online for much more expensive.
These are so good.
And they come in a bunch of different flavors besides ube, but I haven't tried them. There's like passion fruit and pineapple and weird things. But yeah, those are my favorite. That's my favorite. It has the best ube flavor, to the point where after, like we always have we usually have a couple left over and I'll put them in the fridge and Dan will open the Tupperware to eat the leftovers and it's just like, the ube wafts out and it's so delicious.
I think that might be all.
What's my timer say?
There is no timer on here.
Yes, there is. Ask her.
Alexa, what's the timer left? There are no timers set.
You son of a... It popped up on the screen. I saw it say 10 minutes.
I came home this morning and got into an argument with the Alexa,
I'm done with
and I threw it in the trash.
I'm
Boom!
on board.
I don't know. Were you sleeping or when I came in this morning?
I
After,
heard you yelling at her, and I yelled for you that it was okay because you tried to whisper, and then she didn't whisper back.
She yelled at me, and then she started playing music.
This might be overcooked because she didn't tell me my timer.
It totally
was done.
is.
Did you turn the volume down? Is that what happened?
I threw it in the trash. Then
Well, apparently she knows.
Then I took it back out the trash because I felt bad for the electronic because like I felt bad for it. So then I plugged it back in, and Blake's like, "What happened, Dad?" I was like, "I crashed out," and it's like 9 in the morning. But I did throw it in the trash earlier today.
Oh, this is burned. I can smell it. Damn
Sorry,
it.
dude, it's been there like a half hour.
It hasn't been a half hour, but you failed me again.
Yeah, so I don't know. It doesn't listen. It plays what it wants to. It thinks Blake's name's Mike. And I'm trying to turn on his lights in the back bedroom. But yeah, I will say I forgot all about that till now that I threw it.
Well, she knows, and
Boom, boom,
bam! Dan, I looked at the
Slam!
screen, and it showed a 10-minute timer on the screen, and I watched it start to count down the first few seconds.
It's been bad since I got the new ALEXA Plus upgrade thing that I'm
All
trying
right,
to roll back.
chocolate chips and then the
yes.
caramel.
But that's a good one, yeah. I forgot that I threw her in the trash can over here.
Well, it looks like I gotta pull my regular kitchen timer back out of the drawer because I can't trust her.
You get one of those egg timers, like the ticker talker ones that's like tick 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 tick.
They're not exact enough for me.
That's good. I'll be happy. Will it set up real quick?
No, it's gotta go back in the oven.
What are we doing with this ball over here?
It's gonna go on top.
Oh, it's sandwiched.
So the caramel or the chocolate chips, I forgot that was in the oven. That is hot. They're going to start melting right away because this is super hot, but you want to kind of try to spread this as well as you can without stirring.
The lights in here are at a minimum, and the low-level light on this camera is so good. So good.
I appreciate
I've never been able to have the lights as low as I have them now, and I don't even have my stream light out, like the big balloon, or the big Zeppelin.
Right.
I don't even have the Zeppelin out, and it looks pretty dang good for like that. So yeah, this thing's got really good low lighting. Crystal needs a series of different sized hourglasses for her exact timing needs.
I need it to make noise when it's done, though. Oh, it was about 17 minutes ago. Oops.
That's why I keep that DVR on so we can go back.
Thank you, Cyber Husky.
Thanks, Cyber Husky. I hear the thunder out there.
Would you like some caramel? It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Dude, no, that's the whole thing is no, you're trying to set me up. You're trying to get me a throw mama from the train.
I put it in my mouth, but I'm telling you that
they're
it's
gonna
hot.
give me one of them things. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm opening the front door because here comes thunders and storms.
So then we just crumble this on top as well as we can to like spread it out. It doesn't have to be an even layer. I feel like this is too wet. That's why I was checking.
I don't.
Thanks for opening the door.
This is why I opened the door. Also, there's a slight chance that this blows through and it gets rainy and our lights start dimming and it kicks us offline real quick. We'll see, but probably not. I think this might pass through real fast. Let me see. Let me check my weather app. It's got. I like how it like has lightning on my screen and stuff. Rain expected now.
I didn't even know, like last night when it started raining, I was very surprised. I thought that was not happening.
It's scattered.
At some point, we had like a monsoon or something a few weeks ago.
It was a gorilla monsoon. It was big. It's going right like it's going like by me, so it'll like catch the edge of us a little bit. It always passes right by my dog.
The mountains always block it.
A lot of times, yeah. Hannah says, so as of yesterday, I now have 7 fish.
Oh yeah, I was yapping earlier, but I did see your comment that you have an aquarium now.
Can you name one of the fish Dan, please?
We had an aquarium
No one wants to name
forever
stuff after
ago.
me anymore.
I am not amused. I know that some people enjoy it. I do not like having an aquarium.
I want to see what's going on outside. I don't either anymore. I can really take care of myself these days.
Also, we have a million cats, and I don't need any more pets. But I hope you're enjoying it. Did you go for saltwater or regular? 1 male beta and 6 dwarf emerald raspoa? Never heard of that. The motorcycle's coming. No wonder the motor. Wait, if rain is coming, no wonder the motorcycle was racing. Wet leather is no fun. They do that all day, every day. There's like a biker bar down the street, so if we're up late at night, you can tell like when last call happened because they all start racing back to the other side of town. Yeah, there'll be like 20, 30, 40 of them going by. Does California get hurricanes? No, ma'am, we do not.
Oh, we had a hurricane.
Oh, yeah, that is true. A few years ago, we did have, like, a hurricane type thing. We don't get them like how, like, Florida gets them and stuff. We have weird weather. We're also in a desert, so we're not by the water where, like, more stormy things happen. And we're in a desert valley, so the mountains block a lot of the weather that, you know, when rainstorms are coming, it'll hit the mountains and break up and, like, go around us. Do you guys still have the turtle? Yes, ma'am. She will probably outlive all of us. Although I don't know how old she is, because she was the same size she is now when I got her in 1997, so she could already be like 100 years old. I have no idea. Again, not like a tree where you can just count the rings. Afriel had a 30-gallon tank and her cat only went swimming in it once. She was not a happy kitty. Okay, so you just kind of... Oh, my screen's black. Am I black?
No, you should.
Like, okay, I just can't see me. You just kind of plop it on there. Spread it as evenly as you can. And then, I think we're using a foam timer because I don't trust this chick over here.
No, that's it?
Now, Morgan says if Mary Jane ever needs a new home, I will accept. I will keep that in mind. But I have had her for 28 years now. She's just, like, always been there. Also, don't you have enough going on? You have 3 small children. Ooh, caramel. Yeah, Heel the Husky says it was Hurricane Hillary, I believe. I live in San Diego, and it was just windy. Yeah, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, the hurricane's coming. It was just like a thing that happened. Oh, where's my timer? I think it said 15. Okay, this is actually timing. Hopefully it will let me know when it's done. Yes, she is an easy pet. Although, I remember going to Kim's house when she had turtles. I don't think she has them anymore. And they were eating all kinds of stuff, and like, oh, they had a whole salad in there. She is not that kind of turtle. She's like, no, thank you. I don't want any of that. She pretty much just eats grapes. Sometimes other fruits and vegetables, but very rarely. Most of the time, she'll just climb on them and like hide them. But grapes and mealworms is pretty much all she wants to eat. I'll keep this out so when we take it out. Oh, Kim has a giant tortoise. She used to have 2 little baby ones, probably like a decade ago or something. She had 2 little tiny ones in there. Oh, hey guys, so in my new fridge, can you guys see? It has an extra drawer. Our old fridge only had 2 drawers, and now we have an extra drawer. So I was able to separate this drawer.
I'm coming.
This drawer is all of Dan's like lunch meat and stuff, and cheese, and cheese, and sauces. And then this is where we keep our fruits and vegetables. And now, this is my don't touch it, it's my baking drawer. So it's not just a chocolate chip drawer. This is also where I keep my butter and cream cheese, which is great because the times I've had to go in here, it's not jostled around. Like, this is mine. Nobody's gonna touch it now. That's only my drawer for nobody else to touch anything in there. What else is in here? Anything fun? Oh, I accidentally made macaroni and cheese. I wanted nachos, and so I found a recipe for nacho cheese sauce, and then I made it, and it was not nacho cheese sauce. It was like a roux, and it was stringy and cheesy, like macaroni and cheese. So I just boiled up some noodles, and I made macaroni and cheese after that. Are those the salted caramel Oreos? No, those are the apple pie a la mode ones. They're really good. Dan's meat drawer. Yeah, Dan has his own meat drawer now, which is great for me because he keeps his meat. Ugh. Dan likes to like.
Please tell me.
Like that. That's how you like take things out and put things back away. Whereas I'm like, oh, okay, I need this, and then I go and put it back, and I do this because that's how they were Tetrised in there perfectly. So the struggle is kind of abated for me a little bit, and I'm happy about that.
How long is that in there for?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Don't look at her. She doesn't get to be in on this anymore. 12 more minutes. Hopefully the bottom doesn't burn.
That's great. Oh my gosh, that's great. The neighbors are out there trying to wash their car when it's about to like, rain right quick.
So dumb.
I know.
Yes, everybody did freak out when it was hurricane time, and then we had the earthquake, so then it was dubbed Hurricane, and everybody was scared about the weather and the earthquake, and we're all gonna die. How do you two live together?
Just like normal.
Mostly?
Like this? Like you see us on camera? I think it's mostly normal.
Okay, but let's go back to the beginning. Dan is very accepting of all my weird quirks, let's call them. Like the ways that I need things to be done so that I'm okay with it. If Dan were like me, we would butt heads all the time about how things needed to be done because I doubt that our ways that things needed to be done would match up.
Yes, another you would be crazy.
If I were like you, then like everything would just be messy all the time.
It's would be bad.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to like close a drawer or like the refrigerator. You'd open it and things would fall out all over you.
It would definitely be piles. Because
Dan often goes to the store.
There already is piles.
And I'll come home from work and he'll be like, "Be careful when you open the freezer." Like, okay.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
And then I have to go in there and Tetris everything. And like, there's plenty of room every time. But he just, like, shoves it in the hole.
Yeah, it's, like, so hard.
I always tell Crystal, too, like, why can't I just put it away? But I'm like, no, I think I justify. I'm like, oh, there's worse problems to have than putting the stuff away in alphabetical order in the fridge.
At least I don't beat you. Only with the garlic bread that falls out of the freezer when I open it.
Do you care to feed cats while we have 15 minutes to spare?
We don't have 15. We have 10 and a
Then
half.
we probably should not then.
PJ says if Dan weren't here, the world would be a darker place. Well, that's me.
A darker, more organized place. PJ, you coming to know about
It's
PJ?
About he said he was.
He was, okay, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's only staying for one day though. He's not.
One
he's
day,
not
okay,
staying
yeah,
tonight.
okay.
Definitely, we've talked before about how like if Dan were more particular and like cared about how things were organized and stuff, this would never work.
No, it was always just like sloppy. It was always just sloppy.
But not like you're not like a slob. You just
no,
don't put things
there's a
away.
time limit. I learned there's a time limit, and I'll get to the point where I said, "Chris, that's it, Crystal." I'll say now. Now I learned. I'm done. I'm shuffling. I'm no good anymore. So when I'm good, I'm good. As soon as I run out of like regular human skills, and I'm like, then like.
Look at the Siberian is here. Hi,
Stevie, what's up? Chaos Gremlin. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Stevie, I
It is
texted you about
chaos.
this, but I need to share this with everybody.
Chaos
So,
Gremlin.
Stevie turned me onto a show called Pose, which is about I don't know how to describe it. Wait, I was trying to explain it to Blake earlier, and I Googled it so that I could tell him what it was.
Does the ice machine make loud?
Yeah, but I'm sure it's fine. So it's set in the 80s, and it's
Oh, I got this guy.
that was not a good description. It's a series about New York City's ball culture and LGBTQ subculture in the African American and Latino communities, right? So they go and do the Paris is Burning, but episodic. Yes, so good. They do the Vogue and the dancing, and I got so hooked on it. I binged it in one weekend. Remember I told you oh my god, I'm already done with it. And I'm so sad. And you were like, I barely watched any of it yet. Have you finished it, by the way? So last night I was flipping through Pluto and randomly came across the World Pride Ball, sponsored by McDonald's. Stevie, I sent you one picture, and that was right when I had turned it on, and the face category had just started, and they were like, blah, blah, sponsored by McDonald's, so that's the theme for the costumes. I thought it was just that category. You guys.
Did the Pride Ball have a ball?
It was amazing, and I loved it, and I watched the whole thing. It was so good, and all their costumes were McDonald's themed. Let's start with this, but it gets so much better. Yes, I have subtitles on because I'm old.
Was there Big Macs? Was anybody a Big Mac?
No, but there were fry containers. This guy's back of his jacket said I'm loving it. I don't know how well you can see her. Wait. She had a big bow on her dress and a hat made out of fry containers smashed down. Stevie, if you can find this to watch, it was so good. I loved it. So yeah, here's his McDonald's themed suit. So good. There's her big bow made out of fry containers. Oh, where's the... Okay, this one, Blake was like, oh, does she come back? Hold on, I gotta zoom. He is fries. Like, his whole costume is just French fries.
I like that one. Those super-sized fries.
Blake said, if this didn't have the big M on the front, that's just like an outfit you could wear outside.
I still think someone should have had, I needed some meat. I need a Mick.
They definitely leaned heavily into the red and yellow and the clown and the French fries for sure. The McDonald's scarf, oh, it was so good.
Oh my gosh, where's my...
And then some of them had full-on clown makeup. I don't know if anybody cares about this, but I do, so I'm making you watch it. It was so good. Oh, and then Kid and Play Rock. In case you didn't know, Kid Rock used to look like that. Girl, the amount of time I've asked, are you even doing drag? So good. Yeah, it was on Pluto. It's the world... Oh, what did I texted you what it was called. World Pride Ball. I watched it on Pluto, so it's probably there on demand. I don't know what the difference is between America and Canada. I don't know because I thought this whole ball thing was like back then they did it. When it came on and I was like, oh shit, like that's the same thing that I watched from the show. I didn't know they were still currently doing it. I don't know. I would imagine like they've done it every year. They probably have different sponsors. I don't know. Heather B says, I could never find the show when I wanted to watch it, but now I believe it's on Hulu. Pose? I think I watched it on HBO when I watched it, but it is out there. Stevie says, oh no, girl. OMG, I have so many videos to send you. I had no idea I was so obsessed. Before you told me about Pose, that stuff was never on my radar. Like, oh my god, I love drag and over the top. Oh, Club Kids. So obsessed with Club Kids when I was a teenager. I wanted to go to New York and be a freaking Club Kid. The closest I ever came was like going to raves and costuming up at raves. But I, in my heart, as a teenager, believed I should have been a New York Club Kid. I should have been born like 10 years earlier and been a New York Club Kid. And then to watch what they're doing, probably for New York in general. But no, seeing that. Remember, it would be on like Jerry Springer and stuff. The Club Kids would be on there, and their big giant shoes and stuff. And oh, I loved it, obsessed. But yeah, as soon as I was just flipping through the channels and just, oh, I'm watching this, eating my s'more cereal at like 11 o'clock at night. Like, this is amazing, so good. Yes, please send me more. Do you ever watch the Boulet Brothers Dragula? I do not know what that is, so no. No, I do not. I did not. But please tell me more. What are we looking at? It's the World Pride Ball. Just costumes and over the top and just amazing, and I love it and I want more. S'more cereal, how was it? Oh, it's the best. It's the best. If
why don't you do us like a double cheeseburger for me?
Damn. Okay, so there are different kinds of s'more cereal out there. This is the jam. It's malto meal. It comes in a bag. I don't even care. I think it comes in a box too. But this is the one that is Golden Grams, Cocoa Puffs, and dehydrated marshmallows. This is the one. The other one, I don't remember what's in it right now, but it's not it.
This one's everywhere.
This one's the jam. They had it at Aldi. Dan got this at Food for Less. They have it at Walmart.
Yeah.
This is the way. It's not quite a torso-sized bag, but I'm still happy with it.
They're definitely there.
Yeah, that's good, like, late-night munchy food. It's good stuff. It's alternative drag. You might actually love it. Apparently I do. They do drag shows. I don't want to go by myself, and I don't know who would go with me. Nicole told me that she goes at Transplants, the brewery where the concerts are in Palmdale. They do drag shows out there, and I told Nicole, like, next time you go, tell me, and I'll go with you, and she hasn't told me yet. Although, you know, surgery and recovery and all that, but... And she's got like, chronic illness stuff. So, like, 3 times a year our schedules match up where we're both, like, healthy and available and can do a thing. Is the bag cheaper than the box?
I don't think there's a box.
I think maybe it did come in a box before.
The box might be the name brand one. Whatever.
Maybe that's what it is. I think the box is the name brand that I don't care for. Let's see. I'm going to Google it for you. Honey Made S'mores is the other one. Same, but different.
What's up, Lucas?
Oh, no. Kellogg's. Oh, Lucas! Lucas, who disappeared after you had a baby. How's
yeah, I like how it's
doing?
Disappeared. No parent, not parenting.
Because babies suck away all of your free time. We all know it. That's the way it is. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family is doing well. Life's been crazy. I haven't been on the net lately. No worries. Lucas, I went and had my belly button removed, and I haven't been on the internet either.
You're just so free with that.
I don't have a belly button. It's great. I am less ashamed to show you that I don't have a belly button than I would have been to show you my belly button.
You should get 2 nipple tattoos right there.
Absolutely not. It's not happening at all. No, not even a little bit. Yeah, we haven't been around for like a few months and most of the year, honestly. It's been kind of difficult, but we're back on the up until after next week. Then Dan leaves for most of the month. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Okay, so the other one that they have is the Kellogg S'mores. This doesn't even look good to me. It looks like preservative pillows. I don't know. They just don't look good. Get the one that's Golden Grams and Cocoa Puffs mixed with marshmallows. You look and sound so happy and you're more confident. I am, because I'm not, like, bloated and pregnant with a tumor and I don't have a belly button.
It's good to see you with some energy.
Yes. We'll see how I feel after this. It might be couch weekend. Oven. Yes, I have 54 seconds. The recipe says 15 to 18 minutes, and I started with 15. It's definitely gonna go a little longer. I don't want to pry, but why does one get their belly button removed? My youngest just turned, oh my god, 2.
That was
Hasn't
2
been that long.
That was 2
I
years
literally
ago?
remember sitting there, I believe it was a paint night, and we
That
were
was
sitting
like
there, and
March.
you came in and said you had a baby. Yeah, that was like 6 months ago, wasn't it?
6 months ago.
Yeah, you haven't been on in a while.
I hate this simulation.
I was found to have
It's too
tumors
fast.
like in my reproductive system, and ended up having to have the whole thing yeeted right on out of me.
I just couldn't take a chance that those tumors turned into more crystals.
It was a tumor.
I can't take any more crystals running around this house.
Yeah, so they actually found a 3-pound tumor in my uterus and had to have it all yeeted out. And I had read on the internet about like 2 or 3 weeks before my surgery, somebody had the same surgery and had their belly button removed because of like cancer, like cells were near it. Oh, that's an awful noise. And so they had their belly button removed. So I got my doctor on the phone and was like, "Hey, now, can you get rid of my belly button?" And she laughed at me and then told me like, "I don't really do that, but maybe my partner has done it before and we can do that." And they did. And when I woke up from the surgery, I don't even remember opening my eyes or anything. I remember them, like when you're in the first recovery room, and they said, "Do you feel any pain?" And I said, "No, is my belly button gone?" And then continued to ask repeatedly if my belly button was gone, because that was my biggest concern. Yeah, sure, you're taking the uterus, you're taking all that stuff, that's fine, the tumor's gone, whatever. Did you take the belly button? Can I just know whether that was taken? So yeah, no belly button.
Oven beeped like.
I know,
oh,
it needed another minute or two.
Did I tell you what my tattoo suggestion was for you? No, you'll have to tell.
Oh,
you'll have to
no.
tell. There's been so many tattoos.
many suggestions.
Yeah. Is there going to be a regular schedule now? Not yet, because we'll do next Saturday for Dantix, and then I'm gone the rest of the month to like Novi and stuff like that, and Pumpkin Carbon. So you'll get to see all like that stuff, and then like I want to do like a proper Christmas show like we used to do and stuff like that. So we'll kind of get back to it a little bit.
November and
but no
December we'll
Fridays.
have.
Yeah.
I will probably put a calendar up
Yeah.
like towards the end of October, beginning of November.
Right.
But yeah, don't expect much out of us after next weekend, because Dan's traveling. It's your fault this time, not mine.
Did you give the belly button to Dan? I wanted it in a locket. You know?
The belly button actually had to go to pathology to be tested for cancer, which I think the doctor did so insurance would cover it. Because I don't think it covers, which is called, by the way, an umbilectomy. I don't think it's covered unless there's a reason. So I think she just marked it down as like, oh, we need to check for cancer, and then hopefully I don't have to pay for that. The surgery, by the way, I got the final bill, $170,000 or something like that. I don't have to pay all of that, but that was the final bill.
What if you get a tattoo on your belly button of a belly button? And if so,
Absolutely not.
If so,
coming in hot.
whose belly button would you take
Never
in there?
any belly button.
Would it be
no
an
way.
Audi? Would you be like, I was an innie all my life, maybe I can get a tattoo of an Audi?
Dan,
You know?
I had it removed because I have a belly button phobia.
But now you can get
No.
one put back on.
Nope. Lucas says, "Oh, well, I'm glad you're okay, and hey, you're the cool kid on the block now." Yeah, you guys are all non-star-bellied sneeches, and I am a star-bellied sneech.
You've been a sneech since I've met you.
Hey.
Oh.
Plus, you have a great story for the rest. Oh, I'm reading the other one now. You
You
have a great
do.
story for the rest of your life. Everyone wants to know why someone has Sans belly button. Absolutely, and I'm telling everybody. Everybody gets it. Oh, Terry knows. She brought her friend over here, and I was like, "Hey, you ever seen anybody without a belly button?" That's what I do now. It's my
It
thing.
says Golden Palace.
Lucas says, but on the other hand, I've been working 2 jobs. Oh, that's a lot, especially with kids and a family and everything. And I'm finally getting a tattoo. I've got a lot to talk about. Oh, well, we've missed you. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad the kids are doing well. And yeah, youngest, you must have another one then. I don't know if I do that. I don't know if I remembered that you had an older one. Hannah says, so when they spay/neuter cats and dogs, sometimes they get a tattoo. Oh, the little green blue line with the X.
Yeah.
Lando has one. Maybe I am spayed and neutered now. Both.
I don't know, man. That zipper's good enough.
I do still have one ovary that's apparently going to try to kill me.
That zipper's good.
Get a tattoo of a shirt button. Yes, Dan is going to Michigan twice actually in October. Oh, Sarah with the unnecessary H is here. Hello, friend. I'm currently kid-sitting my niece and nephew
Oh, that's fun.
while my sister and brother-in-law go to the concert at the Big House, U of M Stadium. Going to be a record crowd for a concert. Who is the concert? What are they seeing?
Post Malone.
Really?
No.
Or are you just guessing?
I'm just guessing.
Short Dolphin wants to know if it was an innie or an outie. Oh, it was an innie. It was a very deep, big belly button that I had complexes about.
It was. I was
Dad.
worried that they wouldn't be able to get to the bottom of it when they took it out. Like a weed, it's going to grow back. It was so deep.
So what's really weird is now at the top there's an indentation, but that's not where my belly button was. I don't know if you can see on camera like how it's indented
that's
here.
where they just stopped cutting
The
you.
belly button was like, it was here. I have to check when I was in the shower. I'd always have to cover it so the water wouldn't hit it, and that's where my belly button was. But the indentation's here.
Don't worry, everybody. We'll make sugar cookies towards the end of the year, and we'll make one that's round, and then she can do the line on it.
That's just my belly.
And then I'll 3D print them.
Oh my god.
I'll 3D print them, and we can have the ornaments of Crystal's stomach with the line on it. Who wants a
That's
belly
terrible.
buttonless ornament with the line? Taking orders now.
No.
You heard it here first. I will 3D print. We'll get the color out. I have lots of white. We'll 3D print it.
That's a terrible idea.
Look, I just put Crystal down for 3. Yep, front butt.
Sounds like Dan's gonna be a Michigander for the next month. Yes, yeah, it's a Michigan, a TwitchCon.
Yeah, Michigan, SwitchCon.
And then Michigan again.
Yeah, wherever the painted turtle is, wherever.
Painted Turtle's Lake Hughes. That's like
I don't know.
nearby.
I can't think about it at all. I get overwhelmed, so I just go. It's just time to go. Zach Bryan, special guest John Mayer. I like John Mayer.
Oh, John Mayer played at the last year's the concert we're going to last year's. He was there, but not this year. I've never seen him. He's all right. Not my kind of music, but he's all right. He's got talent. That's all.
All right, Simon Cowell.
I'm just saying, it's not my jam. I'm pretty excited Beck's going to be there this year. I love Beck. We watched him. What was he on? Was it Lollapalooza or something?
He was Lollapalooza.
Yeah, and they were live
it was
streaming.
like Beck and orchestra. It was like he had like an orchestra with him or something. I don't remember.
Yes, he did have an orchestra.
He definitely had 2 turntables and a microphone.
Yes, I'm excited. I have not seen Beck since I was like 16. I'm super excited to see Beck.
I never saw Beck.
I saw it at the Glass House in Pomona right after Odelay came out, and it was such a good show. And he's definitely like gotten a more chill vibe now, but he still plays some 2 turntables and a microphone.
I'm okay. It'll be fun. I'm gonna get a mint julep.
There's free food and alcohol, so I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah, I like finger foods. There'll probably be some finger foods there. I like that. I'm okay with that.
They mainly went because it was the first ever concert at that stadium. Cool. Oh, nice. Now they know they can do it, so there'll be lots there. PJ, I think he's recommending a song to you.
What's up, PJ?
Thank you for the super chat. I'd heart it, but I don't know what happened to the mouse.
Oh wait, just keep going this way.
Oh,
there it goes.
There it is. Let me heart you and thumbs you up a bit. Michigan and Again by the Accidental. Of course, there's a song called Michigan and Again.
Yeah, it's sprinkling. I can feel the temperature just dropped a bunch.
Oh, I love it. All right, there's nothing more I can do with this.
All right, we're hanging out.
No, well,
Can I have a piece of it yet?
No, you cannot.
Where's the other layer of it?
It's
How long till we can
underneath.
cut it?
So you can see I just like sprinkled it on, but as it cooks, it like becomes a solid layer on here. It has to cool completely. There's caramel and melted chocolate in it. If I cut it now, it's just soup. You can't do anything with it. You have to wait for it to set completely. That's what's going on with it right there, Jim. It has to wait. There's nothing. I can't show you anything. I'll post a picture so you guys can see what's going on. I'll post a link to the recipe too if you guys want to try this. I know someone early on said they had bought the caramel bits by mistake, which you can use in place of caramel squares in this recipe, and it's really easy. So I recommend it. It's delicious. I'm excited I get to eat it this week. Emily says I didn't comment a lot tonight. I just watched this live stream. Well, we're glad to have you here.
112,000 people. Dang. Go ahead.
Lucas says, so if someone doesn't have a belly button and it's not an innie nor an outie, what do you call it? It's a flatty. Actually, you can't really tell from that. It's a front butt. It bulges out from the cut because I still haven't been able to exercise, so I have no muscles at all in my stomach. It bulges out, so it's just a front butt.
I love how excited you are.
I don't have a belly button.
I didn't expect.
It never occurred to me.
This at all. This is great.
For as long as I can remember, I hated my belly button. I did not want a belly button. Stay away from my belly button. I didn't even like my shirt to touch it. Like, I'd be like this. It never occurred to me until like 2 or 3 weeks before my surgery that it was an option in my life to not have a belly button. So the fact that like I learned about that right before the surgery. Like, that could have been 2 weeks after, and imagine how heartbroken I would have been to find out I could have had my belly button removed. I would have been devastated.
Now you don't have that name on you no more. You have
name?
2 of everything, but you don't have a belly button. I could lose an arm and I still have an arm. You took that name
Dan,
away.
what are you using your belly button for right now?
The name is belly button. That's my original butt. Like, that's my original.
I don't
was
need
my
it.
original butt. But yeah.
My
but
mom is a
it's
little bit
gone.
devastated that I've gotten rid of my last connection to her.
You should have got it. You should have gotten it into a locket for her. Just all dried out and brought it to her.
She probably would have liked that. Yeah, no, if I would not have seen that particular post on Reddit when I did, which, I mean, I could have just not scrolled that at that moment and it
You
wouldn't
got
have come
lucky
up in my
because that
feed.
was the 0 hour.
It was.
You asked for it during our
And
exit interview.
I happened to have one more follow-up video appointment that I had asked. Like, I was already done. My doctor was done with me, and I was like, wait, I have more questions. Can I get another appointment with her? And they were like, no, she has no availability. And I'm like, no, I have questions before I have a major surgery. You need to find some availability and make me an appointment. So they were able to squeeze me in. I asked the questions I had and then was like, oh, hey, by the way. And again, she just laughed at me and thought that was hilarious. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. And she told me she'd never done it before, but she thought her partner had and she would check. Going in, I had no idea, like, up until they were about to wheel me in. And then she told me, no, we're definitely going to have to open you up vertically. I didn't even know if I was going to get the vertical incision, although I figured I probably would. But yeah, I had no idea that was going to happen, which is why I was so concerned when the surgery was done. Like, I'm numb. I don't know what they did to me. Is it gone? Please tell me it's gone. So 2 weeks difference. If that one person had not made, I should go find them on Reddit and tell them thank you.
What if they misspelled it and it was a bigger button? And it was like, it was just a big goatsy right there, just a big old thing right there. It whistles when you walk around.
One of the kids I work with told me that his mom had a vertical, she had an accident and had to have like a vertical opening incision, and now her belly button's just like off to the side a little bit.
It's the Forrest Whitaker. It's got the
I would be
lazy eye.
horrified. 2 horizontal lines and you have a permanent 6-pack. I see, Crystal, you get it. What's a belly button do anyway? Nothing. You have not used it since you were literally inside of your mother. There's no need to have it. You cannot convince me there's any reason to need a belly button. If you like yours, by all means, keep it.
I'm just glad that yours didn't come back with a stroke. I don't want to look at your football
Off to the
shape.
side.
It wasn't the best
Just
anyway.
know that if you have a abdominal surgery and you don't want it anymore, you can ask about it. They might remove it for you. Just saying, it could happen. Keep that in mind if you don't want it. Linda, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. So happy to see you feeling better.
I know.
Yes, it feels
you're
good to
feeling
talk
better
to you
too.
guys and like do things and be a functional human again.
Yeah, that thing was sucking it all because the fibroids suck all the blood out of you and stuff.
Yes.
So low iron, sleepiness, and stuff. So I'm glad to thank you for the super chat. I'm glad that you're
sucking
doing.
my life force out.
Yes. Love Happy Crystal. Aww.
I'm trying. Some days are better than others. PJ with
What's
another
up,
super
PJ?
chat. Thank you. Look at you with your number 2 crown for participation.
California. I can hear that song in my head.
With all the because he gave the Michigan song, and now he's pointing out "Dear California" by Vanessa Carlton. Damn, PJ, you just know all the songs. "California Dreamin'" by the Mamas and Papas, yes. "Californication" by Red Hot Chili Peppers, and "California Love" by Tupac. All good songs.
The Tupac song's good. Just Jamie called and they're heading north again. Woohoo! And they made it all the way down to Florida. Like they left like yesterday morning, touched the bottom of the map, like on the PV's Playhouse, and now they're going all the way back up like in a day. That's so crazy. That's such a fast turnover.
Linda Thompson says, Crystal's now a pod person. I'm okay with that. Whatever joke anybody wants to make about me not having a belly button is never going to hurt my feelings more than my childhood trauma about my giant belly button.
I am
Sorry.
ordering, if you guys want to pre-order now, hurry, make us something up quick, Dan. Temporary tattoos of Crystal's old belly button, and we're going to be adding them on there.
It was so deep.
It'll be temporary tattoos.
Why was it so deep? There was no need for that. It was so unnecessary. Look, I don't even have one anymore, and like I still instinctively like do this when I talk about belly buttons.
Anytime I looked at it, it like turned a corner. It was like so.
Yeah, it might have been dirty, but you couldn't tell because you had to go down the street and around the corner. Who knows? I never cleaned it. I hear some people like put their finger or a Q-tip in there and like, oh. Oh, never. Not once did I ever clean my belly button in my life. I don't even know what
That
was
is the
going on
most
in there.
disgusting thing I've ever heard you say in your life.
I couldn't.
I thought
couldn't
I
do
heard.
it.
I thought one day we were hanging out and I was snuggling up with you, and I heard like, help. Whatever bug crawled in there wanted
yeah,
out.
there could have been little creatures
Dude,
living
you're
in there.
kinda
There's somebody.
you're
I don't
kinda
remember.
nasty.
I don't remember who did it, but somebody posted
You're
on the RFS fam Facebook
fucking
page
nasty.
about the bacteria in people's belly buttons and how somebody had some from like a country he'd never even been to in his belly button. Look, all we're doing is adding up reasons why we don't need a belly button. And you should be less grossed out by me now by the fact that I don't have a bacteria-filled belly button.
You can blow your nose, but you can't blow your belly button.
No, you can't. You have to like dig in there, and there was no way that you know me. That was
Dude,
never
you're so sick.
happened.
I'm like embarrassed a little.
Dan, I had it removed. It's gone.
It don't matter.
It's gone.
All those years.
Look, visually, it did not look dirty. And for the record, I never had like. Sometimes you boys get like chunks of like belly button lint. I never had belly button lint.
That's because it was
ever.
already packed.
Liz also has a deep innie belly button. Well, just know you can have it removed if you
You're
want.
sick too,
It's a
Liz.
whole own surgery called an umbolectomy. I think you could probably have it done electively. I've seen that it costs about $1,000. Just so you know, like if you want to save your pennies and have it removed, that's a thing. It can be done. Dan, come over here because Lucas is asking you a question.
Ah, bro,
Get over your belly button trauma.
I'm trying to ditch out on my girlfriend.
Look, wait. Let me clarify. I didn't like not ever wash it in the sense
Watch
of like
out, here it comes.
I had the soap squishy and I went over my belly button, but I didn't like go in there and like. Ugh. Lucas says, Dan, I know you like the
I
Penguins.
disagree.
I wanted to ask, did you see what they did for Fleury today and let him retire with the Penguins?
I am watching
He's
right
been
now.
talking about it all week.
It's on right now. He got to the third period, so I've kind of watched it out of the corner of my eye.
Yes, he's still
But
out
yes,
there?
I did. I have my Flurry shirt on. Thank you. No, he only is playing the third period.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay.
like he's like playing now. He's playing now.
Athena, I don't know how you do it. I could never, and that's why it had to be removed. Who knows? It could have caused me weird bacterial things later in life, and now it won't ever.
Yeah, like back to the singles bar. That's gross.
I'm sorry. You know about my belly button phobia. It was never happening. Nothing was ever going in it. Ugh. Ugh. Not happening.
Is this cool enough now that I can
Absolutely
try
not.
a chunk?
Not even close.
Can we stick it with something to see what happens?
No.
Can we take a core sample so I can try a piece?
Absolutely not. It's gonna be soup.
It doesn't feel that hot.
I assure you, it is.
We've been on this deep dish pizza thing lately where we've been
You have been on it.
where I've been trying to find the best like fake deep dish pizza. So there's one at Aldi, there's one at Walmart that I've tried.
The Walmart one's better than the Aldi one.
The Walmart one was better than the Aldi, but I'm trying to capture this like deep dish like taste for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm hoping when I go out to I just realized when I go out to Michigan that I'm gonna get to have that Betty's pizza, right? The one I had yesterday at Truck Your Pizza was epic. The picture you sent me of that pizza looked so good. Just like that. The puffy... I think I have a picture of it. That puffy pizza. I tried to find one when I was at the store today. Was I at the store? I tried to find one at the store today. They didn't have any. But I really just like... I'm liking that pizza. Can we get buddies when we're out there? Is that gonna happen?
I will say, like, I was a big fan of Chicago pizza when I first had it. Detroit pizza is so much better. Like, I don't even want...
I don't like Chicago
pizza anymore.
Chicago pizza is soup.
I don't think we even had it last time I went out there. It's just, it's too much bread and like not enough. I don't know, flavor and stuff.
It's too soft. It's too saucy. Here, I'll show you. And this is what I want. This is what I'm capturing. This is from last night from Jazz.
It's too bright, Dan.
I know. I don't.
Oh, when you turned it a little sideways, it worked.
Oh, now it's too dark.
That's a pizza. You know what pizza looks like.
Oh yeah, but that looks so good. That's what I want to like. That's what I want to capture. But so the one was pretty good, and they were all like left. I had the leftovers was good. The leftovers of the Aldi pizza didn't taste good, but the leftovers of the other pizza did. So anyways, I'm on a hunt for. I'm on a hunt for that. There are two different pizza types, but it's not pizza. It's just like Chicago is. Oh no, Jim's from Chicago, so watch out.
But
Watch out,
see,
Jim.
over here on the West
It's-
Coast, we don't have those. Like, pizza's just pizza. It's
Pizza's
just,
what's given to us.
It's just pizza.
Yeah,
I don't know,
like-
it's just pizza.
yeah, like,
so when
we're done with the baseball
when my
game,
brother
let's go
moved to
eat pizza.
Illinois, like the big thing was like, oh, you gotta try the Chicago pizza because it was so different. And like, yeah, it's good. To me, it's like if you like took garlic bread and then just put some sauce on the top of it, and like it was good because it was different. And then I tried Detroit pizza, and I was like, I would like to have more of this, please, because it tastes really
yes.
good.
And Jess said you can buy the pans. That's true.
don't need any more pans.
The steel pans are pans from Detroit.
Yes.
From the oil pans.
Yes,
So cool.
I remember that.
But okay, out here you don't be like, oh, you gotta try this pizza. We're not known for that. You just
No.
eat the pizza. But yes,
No,
so,
out here you try the Mexican food. You
uh,
try the tamales from a lady's trunk.
Yeah.
You want to come over? We'll go get tamales in the morning.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm well, I'm really hungry and now I'm excited because I think we're gonna get. Did she say yes? Obviously, we're gonna get Buddy's pizza.
Yes.
So yes, I'm happy with that. So yes, I've been on that kick lately more than anything else, food wise.
Just saying that Michigan's known for pizza. I don't like Little Caesars.
Oh yes,
Domino's?
The Little Caesars in Michigan's different.
Right. Ours is awful. Ours.
It's different.
The last time I had it, I got really ill off.
Ours
of it.
is just hot and ready. $5.
That have just been sitting there for who knows how long.
Right.
Domino's was our jam forever, but the last time we had it, it was really like their sauce is really sweet, and I think we just had a taste for it and didn't realize it. Do you have a meat thermometer to show Dan how hot the food still is? Yeah, but then I'd have to poke a hole in it, and then it would goo. So, no, Dan, I assure you it's hot. Touch the pan, it's still hot.
The Domino's is fine in Ypsilanti. The Jets Pizza in Sterling. I've never done Jets.
We don't have Jets
and
or
we don't
Hungry
do
Howie's.
Hungry Howie's because I think just as Hungry Howie's is like crappy. Like Hungry Howie's, I think is like our Little Caesars out here. When I see the pizzas, they look bland on the menu-y thing. They look bland.
Right.
They don't look like they're proud of their pizza. The one that we get at Justice House though sometimes is like a BLT pizza and stuff, and they're like baked pizzas from a pizza place. That place is good. It's expensive, but that place is really good. I don't think you put that name of that one on here, but I do like that one because that one comes with fun stuff on pizza. I do like that. The trick for ordering Hungry Howie's is to get them well done. Yeah, and see, by the time you want to do that, we just order something else. Like we'll just order something else. And I'm not going to the Big Boy yet in Alpena either, and I think we're never going to get to go to the Big Boy.
Like Bob's Big Boy?
Yeah, there's a Big Boy there, but it's so bad that nobody wants to go to the Big Boy. So we're just not going to do that. We could do it, but why would Culver's is right there?
Right. I like Culver's. I didn't get to have Culver's last time I was at Jason's house, even though he promised me we could. We got McDonald's instead.
Are you serious?
Oh, because his child wanted McDonald's, so...
Not Culver's? But it's right there, and it's like there.
It's like, it was right there. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to hold that over his head next time I visit.
Just as I can take you and you can eat there, and then I will get nuggets from McDonald's. No, now I want Culver's. I want Culver's. The good thing though about going out there to carve me pumpkins is like, it's not like there's nothing I can do about it. So like mom will bring over like the chili pot and stuff like that, and
food just appears.
And
you
the
don't
food
have to think
appears,
about it.
but it's usually warm weather food, so it's a lot of like
cold weather food. You mean
cold weather food? So it's a lot of scooping and stuff, and it's so good. It's so good because like it's cold out and chilly out, and it's just I eat so good when I go out there for pumpkin carving. And then at some point, Jess has had enough, and it's pizza night. And so then we get pizza. But until then, we make our own meals until we've had enough. And that's in 2013 for that Big Boy. Yeah, we're just off of that. We're just out of that Big Boy. Crystal, is that it for you?
Yeah. Did I just shut off?
I could feel your energy just change right now.
Yeah, my knees are starting to hurt a little bit, and I'm about out of energy.
Good job.
Okay, thanks.
You did really good.
I made a thing. Oh.
I'm not used to hugging you with your glasses on.
Sorry.
We'll smashing them off.
I also can't like hug up against you.
We can't.
I have to like.
I have a belt
this
on
right
too.
now?
It's usually belt check. Belt check.
Yes.
Oh, a hug.
Yeah.
It
doesn't feel good.
It was a long time of us hanging out, and there's no cuddles or snuggles or throwing your leg over anything. It's like protect. It is like protect.
I
crystals.
couldn't lay on my side.
You couldn't
for
lay
like
on your
at
side.
least the first
How
one.
frustrating was that? I know.
It was the worst. I could be in like two positions. I could be on the couch at like this angle because if I sat up too much, it hurt. I could lay down, but it was really uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put pillows under my knees to kind of prop my legs up a little, just so I wasn't like flat or 90-degree angle. And then I could lay in bed, and those were like on my back the whole time. That was it. All I wanted to do was like curl up on my side.
It's happening more now. It's more now.
Yeah, it's still it's like a pulling sensation at the incision when I lay on my side. On my side, but yeah, it's
stewed broccoli cheese. But yeah, having you get back to normal and being able to snuggle a little more and stuff's good. I like that.
Yeah,
I do
still
like that.
still have to be careful about like moving certain ways and stuff, and I do feel the pull But yeah, I'm a little more functional.
You know, so the last Bob's left San Diego 12 years ago, right? Like growing up back in the day, like Bob's was everywhere. And Mark and Brian had their Bob Big Boy that they were launching. They were always shooting the Bob's Big Boy over stuff and launching them off of high rises and stuff like that. Like Bob's was always decent and good. And we had the Bob's Big Boy in our town.
Last time we went.
It turned into a Caro's.
Melissa met us.
That's right, at the one in Burbank, for the one in Burbank.
Yeah.
That was the original one. That's the original Bob.
Yes, it was
But
good.
we
I
had
haven't
ours
been
out
there
here.
since I was a kid.
Yeah, we had ours.
My dad loved it. We always went to Bob's
Just
Big Boy when I was a kid.
just going with the no goal for the one in Alpena.
It's fair.
Well, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the chats and the super chats and stuff. That was a lot of fun.
Crystal says this was fun. Have a
Yeah,
great
it
night. I'm
was.
glad you're doing good.
It was.
Yes, thank you. Thank you everybody for showing up. Like, it's,
Yeah, there's still 85 people here.
thanks for not forgetting about us while we were gone. Thanks for checking in on
Yes.
me. I appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, thanks for being patient with it. All the time we're like, we should live stream, and then it's just like,
Yeah, I don't have the
zap.
energy. And you can see, like, it's been 2 hours and I'm done. I need to go sit down for a little bit. I'm not used to being on my feet so long anymore, so yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of energy to expend to like do things and talk and
Yeah, but I can feel it. We're
perform,
getting back
basically.
to it. I can feel it. Things feel better now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting
you're-
there.
You're getting there, and I'll see. Oh, we'll talk about it next week. I'll see you at the Novite Pet Expo, and I will be bringing, new stuffs. New stuffs. Yes, and go check out our cat bowls on our Etsy page. I've been selling so many of these cat bowls lately. I never tell you guys about them. I don't even know where the bowls are.
It's actually a bowl stand. That is not a
bowl stand. Yes,
The bowls are over behind the.
they're collapsible.
Next to the microwave.
Is it? They come with a bowl. I sell a lot of these in our Etsy. I should start promoting these because I think I'm at like 196 sales. So I've sold like 250 or so of these dang little guys here that fold up and they're good. They help.
I think we've talked
with
about them,
your
but
cat.
not in a while.
Not in a while.
It
I'll
helps with
start
the
putting
digestion, so your
promo
cats don't
codes
have
on
to put
there.
their head to the ground while
Yeah,
they eat.
it comes with your little customizable name.
Yeah.
But
None of ours
actually,
are customized. Ours are all.
Ours
Wait.
are all just.
Can we talk about?
Yeah, ours are just pieces from.
Ours are Frankenstein of all the pieces that like weren't good enough to sell, and then we Frankenstein them together because they still function, but like, oh, this one had a little divot in it right here where it didn't print right, so that's ours now, and then now we have Frankenstein ones.
And if you type in cat bowl on Etsy, we're right there. It's called the Perfect Posture Bowl. Yes, whisker guard too. It helps with cat acne because it's not plastic. But at this point, we've sold so many of these with 5-star reviews.
We do have one that's customized. You can see like it didn't print right. Nope, here.
Yeah.
So we kept this.
So we
one,
just kept it
We
for
could
us.
customize it with your cat's name and all kinds of
That's
different
spelled
fonts
right.
and stuff.
But yeah, if you want
they
some
do
of
not
those.
work for huskies. Sorry.
Yeah, no, they're for cats and they work well. Hey, Lando boy.
Stomped him out.
You know. Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, they're good for their whiskers. They're good for their digestion. It's good for their posture. It's
I'll start
all kinds of good.
I'll start promoting him more soon.
Bud.
Is he ready for dinner?
See, he's a good cat. He just like needs to calm down a little. He's done a lot better.
Yeah.
What are the benefits of a raised bowl? Yeah, like we said, it's better for the digestion. Like, do you want to eat with your head lower than your stomach? Like, imagine what that would do to you. And like the indigestion you would get. So yeah, it's good for him.
Pretty much everybody that comes and buys a bowl is an older lady who's trying to find a way to alleviate digestion issues, vomiting issues, hairball issues, old-timey acid reflux issues in their cats. And you'll see like all the feedbacks and stuff that I get, all like my 5-star feedbacks, because I have good 5-star feedbacks,
So cool.
that people are solving the problems of the old age. When you start Googling that stuff, it wants you to get something where the esophagus is up a little higher.
And the
So it's
stainless
just-
steel bowl, which you can get it with or without, but it's made to fit that particular bowl.
Right.
That helps with like bacteria and stuff, because they can get like acne on their chins if they use a plastic bowl, and the bowl is shallow, so it doesn't put pressure on their whiskers while they eat. Does it work the same for dogs? Yes, but these aren't like a husky would just trample this. Like they would break it. It is only plastic, so it is breakable. Cats are fine with it. Small dogs would probably be okay.
Probably, but I don't-
huskies not so much.
Yeah, and I'm not sure the logistics. Yes, yeah, but the dogs, it's something different, and their air gulps and stuff like that. So mine is it's completely listed as a cat product. It's completely cat product. Like, but I do see raised dog bowls all the time. Like I see raised dog and cat bowls.
Hannah says the raised bowls are not good, and
All the time.
so does Jess. Yeah, only do it if your vet's directed you to.
All right,
Okay.
well,
Good to know. We're not dog people, we don't know. That's why we market them for cats. But yeah, if you have cats and they have like a lot of vomiting, this could help.
Yeah, we scored a goal.
Yay, we made a thing, and we live streamed and we did the thing.
Yeah, the cats are different. So just for dogs, or just for cats, not dogs. Just for cats, not dogs.
Yes.
Okay, huzzah! That is
Can I
it.
go sit down now?
You can go sit down. You can go sit down.
Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will be live again next Saturday at 4 p.m. just like this time, 4 p.m. Pacific. I gotta make some questions. We're doing a Dantix before Dan leaves town. We're gonna give you guys a Dantix.
It'll be fun. All right, let's do this.
We did it.
We did it. All right, I'm gonna go over here on this side, and we'll see you next time live. There'll be a vlog this week too, so check out a vlog. Terry will come by, and I don't know what else we did in the vlog, but there'll be one there. So thanks. It was good seeing everybody. Oh wait, I need my mouse, please, so I can go hit the buttons.
Don't drop
and
it in
stuff.
my snacks.
Yes, there'll be no outro music. I don't know why the intro music wasn't coming through the speaker. It's so crazy.
Hannah says this was good for my mental health. Have a good one. Awesome. I'm glad we could help. I hope we put smiles on your guys' faces. Sorry we're not doing it as often as we have been in the past, but we'll get back there at some point when we're functional again. But thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys next Saturday.
Bye, everybody. Outro music.
You're gonna work.
See you at Novi. Maybe. I'll be there. Don't worry. I'll be there. All right. Bye, everybody.